2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 245 of the CAMcast.
Yeah! Jesus.
Rip headphone users. Jesus
Right out
Christ.
the gate.
F's in the
Fuck all of
chat.
our audience.
Y'all dead now.
You're real hot.
How's heaven?
I am.
You're a little spicy.
Let's
the-
go.
it's the,
Let's go there.
It's the
do that. There
THX
you
intro
go.
theme. Oh, yeah, it is.
Wonderful.
The
Yeah,
audience
anyway.
is now deaf.
Yes, the CAMcast, the podcast that definitely isn't dead.
Nope.
So thank you for your concern. I survived. As you can see, Dave is alive.
I'm a little worse for wear, but I'm still kicking.
Whatever.
Yep.
We managed to not get Zach sick.
Oh.
And then
Mentally, yes. Physically, no.
then we got these three here that we're going to fucking get to in a goddamn minute.
Yeah, because they're not.
You're talking about me, Trent, and the shadowy billionaire? Because it's
Yeah, that
a
was all-
star-studded cast
That was
today.
all in one sentence, too.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, the thing though is with the new format, we can't
What?
hide.
No, we can't.
No.
What do you
Well,
mean,
could.
hide?
Oh, am I supposed to be looking at the camera?
I mean, if
Oh
you
God,
want
he looks
to.
so creepy. Everyone stare at the audience.
Hello.
Freak them out.
Hi.
Here, I'm going to
What
do
is
it
it?
again.
What
There
is
it
this?
is.
Breaking the fourth wall?
Are we technically guests? I think we're guests.
I think we are.
You're
guests.
definitely
You're
a
a
guest.
guest.
Yeah.
I'm a guest by now, for sure.
I'm a
You're a
guest.
When was
guest.
the last time I was on here?
Because I was on more recent than you, and I think I was on more recent than you.
6
Shit,
months?
It's been a while.
It's
Something
been like a
that.
year. I think it's a year.
No.
No, it's been.
No,
yeah.
I had a brief comeback.
Yeah, for a minute. You were,
Oh,
you were
okay.
back for a little bit.
A
Yeah.
hot minute.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You were
Nice.
dealing with existential crises, etc., etc.
like we all.
Exhibition of crises.
Shameless plug.
Drink.
Drink.
Existential speed.
Tourist challenge.
I'm drinking twice of that one.
Oh, god damn.
When's the last time tourist challenge has been mentioned?
I don't know.
It's been several months.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm glad I brought that back. Drink.
Thank you.
Did
I'm
you
on water
post-
today. I'm on water.
Did you
Hams?
post the link, by the way?
Might as well.
I put it up on the Cam Facebook page, so that's there.
For all of you with a Ford Taurus,
Yep.
Drink.
Anyway,
Anywho.
I
Yeah,
am
we
dear
should
leader-
probably
Yeah,
introduce.
let's do that.
Oh, right.
I am dear leader Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats, orderer of pizza.
Yum, 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 yum.
Attaboy. And I'm joined, as always, to my right, by the one, the only, your, mine, our Uncle Radical, the professor of the ghetto arts. Oh, shit. Limousine riding,
Whoa!
private jet flying, kiss stealing.
Maui. Professor Dave. Professor Dave.
The nature boy, Dave Raleigh.
Nature boy.
come to me, my precious angel muffins.
Wow, okay. He's now a pit on a map.
Don't do that
wow.
ever again, please.
I want to
I've been a pin on the map for a long goddamn time. Thank you very
like
much.
want to
Shit.
immediately adopt a kitten right now
He's-
after hearing that.
Zach is tucked away behind his wall of screens.
Yay.
Yo!
Yep.
Yo,
It is the chairman of the boards, the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself,
Yo.
hiding in his bunker,
That's all
Zach Lords.
I'm posting links to Facebook.
Thank
the
you.
best you could do is yo.
He's actually like,
He can't steal Ahoy Hoy because we have the Ahoy Hoy here.
yep.
Well, don't ruin
show-
my...
Give it away. A spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
Jeez.
I'm posting. I'm
I
sending
would
links
say
to audience
it's
members.
theater of the mind, but people are watching.
It's,
Yes, it
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
You
Theater
can
of the
see
eyes.
it.
Can we get a count of viewers when we get to
I
we're
was
at
gonna say-
5 right now.
Oh, who's
We're
watching?
at 5?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hop in the chat, folks.
Why did
Yeah,
not
if you
realize
want
we
to-
were that popular?
Hop in the chat.
Anyway.
I'll have
wait,
Cam
one,
Shenanigans
two,
pulled up.
three.
Oh, hey. On
Okay,
a weird,
yeah, 5
weird
makes
side
sense.
note.
I'm not
Guess who I
watching.
saw
you're
this
not?
week?
Okay.
We'll
I
keep
saw
There's a lot of
Christian
people
Murphy.
talking to you.
Oh, well,
There's a
cool.
lot of people talking
We'll
right
get
now.
We already have
Okay.
What's
Holy
his name?
God. AJ?
AJ. AJ's already in. Hi, AJ.
Hi, AJ.
Hi, AJ.
Hi,
Can I-
AJ.
can
Mr.
I finish?
Face.
Can I finish introducing everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck no.
Hi, AJ.
Down at the end of the
I'm
table.
Mr. Face.
Can we get a special button that mutes Zach?
Oh,
It's like a vote thing. He has to vote on it.
Jesus. Yes. Click here to mute Zach.
We have the technology.
Anyway.
Is that part of your Patreon or?
God.
Get us over
It's like
250
fan
bucks,
boost.
guys.
It's fan boost on.
And
some
Zach
of the
just
E-
leaves.
Down at the end of the table, the shadowy billionaire returns of Hustle Energy. Listen to Hustle the Day podcast.
Wow.
Hey, you got a plug
Trent
in
Bray.
there. Ahoy,
Oh.
hoy.
Damn right.
Thank you.
And then,
Salute.
yep, the original excitable child. He disappeared because he was having an existential crisis. I then followed soon thereafter.
Don't worry, I'm working on mine.
It's all right.
Hey.
From Exhibition of Speed, it's Gavin Phuket.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
The fuck's happening?
Look at that hat.
Look at it.
Look at that
it.
hat.
Look at the fucking hat.
Look at that hat.
Yep.
It's the same as my hat. It's an amazing hat.
I got a pin on it, though.
I
got
a
the cam pin.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Step up your games, son.
And then He's finally back.
I don't know
with
what to-
smokes from Pensacola, Florida.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's all right. You're doing it perfectly.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It is Pizza Estranged Stepfather,
Hey!
Brandon Christiansen.
Ahoy, hoy. Oh, damn it. Someone already did
Already
that.
did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey,
You've
guys.
ruined it. You've
I
ruined it.
tried.
I love you all. It's good to be here.
I missed
It's
you.
all right.
I missed you too.
Is that Houndstooth?
Yeah, that's a hound. It's a straight out of a 68 Camaro.
Oh, God,
Oh,
what is
boy.
the thread count on that?
It's
That
a
is
7,000.
All right. Moving on real
I
quick.
don't want to brag. Anyway,
Go ahead and find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Lock your friends in a box truck. Throw a Bluetooth speaker in there. Blast all 245 episodes.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah.
Release them upon the world.
how do you think we found Bin Laden? Anyways,
There you go.
3 edgy, 5 me.
Zing. And if you like what we're doing and you enjoy the sweet, sweet lighting and want to maybe make it better,
ooh, soft.
Ooh.
head
Soft
over
core.
to
I donated the lights and then they stopped working.
I do.
so
I do appreciate
Yep.
the Christmas lights
Anyway.
for
as
sure.
of right
That
now,
wasn't me.
The lights we're using today are provided by Performance R&D.
Okay,
Hey,
cool. Good, thank you for that. But if you want to help us buy our own fucking lights, so we don't have to keep borrowing Zach's shit, head over to patreon.com/camautomag.
Just do it. Oh, there's
Any-
a button for that.
do it.
Much better.
Any
There we
dollar
go.
amount is greatly appreciated. However, $5 a month is the best bang for your buck, Angus. That gets you access to the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group. Get you access to more of these live streams because this is the first one that you're seeing if you're not a patron. So just know that.
Yep.
Word.
We're doing one public one a month. It's just a taste.
Just
Okay.
you
Little
just get a
bit.
taste.
Just-
the first one's free.
Just a little
Just
sip.
a little tickle.
Just a little.
Second
little
one's
bit.
gonna cost you your soul.
Exactly.
Did you publicly call out a patron, by the
Yeah,
way?
Nick
Okay.
Nangus
All
for
right.
giving us $1
Yay!
and not
Just want to
telling
make sure we caught on to that.
and not telling me who he got that 350Z transmission from. He said it
Ah.
was from a Spec Z guy, but he won't tell me who.
Is he still no motor, Nick?
No rotor, Nick. No, I
Oh.
think that ship has sailed.
Oh yeah.
He bought a fucking Corvette.
He sold
Oh,
the
that's
RXA.
right. Yeah, he's 4-door vet now, right?
Oh, has it got
He
the
has,
C5?
he has a CTS-V. He
Yeah.
has a C5.
The first gen V.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
with
Nice.
the truck hubs,
Dude,
Yeah.
those are rad. 6-speed manual, 400 horses, right?
something like that.
Yeah, right
Thereabout.
around. E39 killer. Oh, I said it. Oh, fight me. Just kidding. Anyways,
Yep.
I'll fight you for different things.
you know
like,
I'm joking. 'cause
I know.
I'm an E39.
but I still want to flip you off.
Oh, I know. I missed it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, gosh.
That was just
Ten
a trade
Brandon.
deal on
Brandon,
Whatever.
I'll fight you for
All right.
insulting my
Tenders.
family.
We got to keep.
a
Did I
Kodak
do it
moment.
again?
No, not this time. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
You're
It
going to
is
insult
gonna
my
happen.
family at some point.
We're taking bets on when I will insult the
39
shadowy
minutes
billionaire.
in.
39 minutes
also,
in. Okay.
All right.
also, everyone, Trent needs to shut the fuck up.
Yay! No. Fuck you, Trent.
Thank
Okay,
you for
so
that. Thank you.
The two
Fuck you,
actual
Trent.
fathers
There it is.
in the room need to shut up
Oh, sorry.
while I'm doing this.
High five.
All right. We finally have some new stuff. Hold on. Zach, are you ready to do the thing?
No!
We're just
No, you're
excited to
not.
have
Just
the
over
band
here
back
eating
together.
pretzels. You're supposed to be clicking on things.
This has gone horribly, horribly right.
I also love that your mission statement still hasn't changed.
Nope, it hasn't changed.
You're welcome.
Ain't gonna change. Brilliant. Thank you. Yep. So,
Miss those commercials.
Oh, goddamn, wrong one. This one. No, what the fuck is going on?
oh god.
Where am I supposed to
All
be
right.
looking?
So
I
Don't
don't
at
know.
me, don't
We're
look at me.
don't look at Zach.
I'm going to take this opportunity while Zach is screwing everything up
Yes.
to present what's in the bag.
Oh. What's in the bag?
What's in the
What's
fucking
on
bag,
in
Trent?
The
Is
bag.
it Brad Pitt's wife's head?
God.
What's in
good
the
now.
box? What's in the box?
bag, Rick?
What's in the box?
All right, because the next time we all get together,
Uh-huh.
Will be
and-
2022.
well, no,
2030.
that much is true.
Yeah.
But the next time these three get together to record something,
Uh-huh.
it will be past Dear Leader's birthday.
Yes, yes, it will be.
Drum roll.
Merry Birthmas to you. Merry Birthmas to you. Merry Birthmas, dear leader. Dear leader.
Go fuck yourself now.
Yay!
That's pretty
So
good.
I have
Thanks
brought
for
you
getting
some
that.
of them.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Go fuck yourself, Mike.
And also some cupcakes.
We said that
Oh,
one.
hot damn.
Hey.
funny.
You know I'm allergic to cupcakes, asshole. Just kidding. I'm sorry. That's not funny.
It's a weird move. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
And that's why I asked for the knife, not to stab anyone. It
Ah.
is to cut the cake.
Oh,
I
that
thought-
wasn't
I
for
thought-
Zach? That's not for Zach?
I thought that was in preparation
No.
for my offending your family at some point.
Well, it can be dual purpose.
Anyway,
oh, he's
Moving
flipping
on
the
now.
bird.
moving back to the agenda real
Yes.
quick.
Right.
Okay. Wait.
Peace among worlds.
Peace among
Peace-
worlds, Rick. Peace among worlds.
Anyway,
The ramp has to go down really slow. Gets their dicks hard.
That sounds
of-
like slavery with extra steps.
Anyways.
Hey, Mike, I'm ready for this, by the way.
speaking of things that'll get your dick hard,
Whoa.
CamAutoSwag.com.
Aggressive.
Yes.
We got some new stuff in the shop.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Buy it, please.
Yes, please do. Please. We need this.
Here's
There's
the
a-
thing.
There's a reason I'm drinking hams and not something better.
Takes a drink
It's because
of
your
Hams.
Midwestern color is showing, my friend.
That's very true. Anyway, yeah, we've got. What are you doing?
He's pointing at something.
Mike,
Your words?
He wants the cake.
Use your words.
Words is tough.
Use
words
your words.
is tough.
Do you want
Uh,
a cupcake?
I'm going to call you Precious from now on
Jesus.
because you are just precious.
Good
Fucking
God, man.
God.
So we've still got the same old good new and old logo hats. Or sorry, the new logo hats. We've got new and old logo shirts still, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
We've got new shirts
Yes.
with a bunch of cool-ass logos. You guys need to check that
Oh,
stuff out.
we've got something very special. The I signed the waiver T-shirt.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Featuring yours truly.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Giving myself an ulcer.
Yep. And then
Still
Oh,
haven't
the
learned my
wings,
lesson.
The
Yep.
Wings Challenge.
we also have the Fly Can-Am.
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 Cam.
This will remind you of a certain airline whose doors kept falling off back in the 90s and 2000s.
I remember
However,
that.
our
Much like
doors
this
don't fall
podcast.
off.
No.
Damn
No,
right.
this podcast is going off the rails and losing doors.
It's
as
okay.
We speak.
Oh, we had doors?
We don't make it to the end of the runway.
Speaking
We failed
Good
the
point.
full throttle check.
We didn't pass inspection, but we just tried to take it off anyway.
We gave
just said
we
we're
gave
good.
it we gave it full on both paddles and its hit boost cut and said nope.
Have I told you about the plane crash my dad was in like the 80s?
Shut the fuck up,
Man
dude.
of many
Don't even
stories.
talk about
Yeah,
that.
let's just
I
not even
hate
go there.
So
flying.
he was in Dallas. They were taking off, and
Oh,
like
boy.
yeah. So he was in.
Was
in
it
Texas.
TSW? Was he on a TSW airplane?
TWA?
TWA, whatever it was? I don't know.
TSW.
Is that a thing?
TSW?
I don't know.
Brandon Kuhn knows.
They're
I
a
for-
manufacturer.
The
I forget,
wheel
uh,
company.
I forget what
watching
airline
right
he was on, but yeah, it was one of those where it took off and then just crashed, just all on the runway.
Took off and just decided it didn't want to take off anymore.
Basically, yeah,
Okay.
and like men were like pushing women and children out of the way and being
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Nice.
Classy.
stuff.
grabbing fur coats.
It
and-
was
Nice.
the 80s, however.
Yeah.
It was the 80s.
There's the,
It was
there's
the
the rich
80s in
guy in the
Dallas,
back.
so there was a lot of
The rich guy in the
going
back
on.
trying to get to
Yeah.
the front. Oh, mi scusi, mi scusi,
Right.
mi scusi.
He's like, I gotta get to the front. I'm so focused right now.
just
Anyways.
some dude in the back. You're like, I have a child.
We should open a bar.
You're actually more likely to survive when you sit at the back of the airplane.
Yep.
Fact. Anyways.
Fact,
fair.
Cam should get a Cam koozie.
Oh, Brandon. Good idea. Hi, Brandon. He's
Okay.
watching right now, by the way.
Cool.
So
Hello.
speaking of Brandon, let's talk about Star Wars and how we can ruin. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's not.
We need to mention the
Wow.
people in the up over there
Where's that?
on the screen. Steady Broke Clothing.
Oh,
our other
I
sponsor.
see what you did there.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh shit.
You're
Oh,
wearing the
shit.
Depresso.
He's rocking the
shit.
Depresso.
Depresso all day, every day, son.
Look at him go. Depressed as shit, but he's down here with us.
And styling like a mother effer.
Yep.
Down in the trenches looking damn fine.
Thanks, boys.
Damn, son.
Zach, do you
Damn.
want to bring up the Steady Broke thing?
Do we have a link for that?
It's in the. Isn't there a tile over in OBS?
We're in danger.
Oh shit! Yeah, here's the thing.
God.
I'm on
I
fire.
thought there was a link. I'm sorry.
No, there's
So check
not.
it out, guys. SteadyBroke.com. They're steady.broke on all the social medias. Go check out their website. Go look at all of their amazingly priced, high-quality gear. Like the Depresso T-shirt that pretty much all of us have.
Yeah,
I love mine. Gavin, you love yours.
I'm wearing it right now.
Of course.
Literally.
I'm
Right,
a big
it's-
fan
it's
of the Broke
amazing.
State University.
Yes.
Yes.
Broke
That's-
State universities are great. Get you guys a whole bunch of this awesome stuff. Put it in your cart, and then type in CamAuto15 in the coupon code. That gives you 15% off the whole order.
Hell yeah.
Hot
Just because
damn.
you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
SteadyBroke.com.
Yep. All right.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. I'm afraid if we do too much catching up, we're not going to get into anything else.
Can I
So
talk about
We could
something?
cut some of the news. It's off season. Who
Yeah,
cares? Who
nobody
gives a
gives-
shit?
I want
We
to talk
could-
about a thing.
we can literally blow through this news.
There's
rather quickly.
literally no racing going on.
I mean,
of
no.
any sort that was worth mentioning.
Hey, Formula E, bitch.
Fuck Formula E, dude. I will watch Formula Traxxas before I watch Formula E.
Hey, man,
If I'm
Formula.
going to watch electric cars race, I'm going to watch real drivers driving Traxxas.
Hey, man, Formula.
Fuck you, Formula
Or
E.
John Deere.
But let me
Formula
tell you
E.
how I really feel.
Formula E. You mean the newest FIA World Championship?
Oh, bandwagon. Here we go.
Hey, man, it is official.
The International Appliance Racing League? Is that what it is? That's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, man,
I just
it's-
can't wait for them to go autonomous. You know they're going to do that.
Hey, man, joins F1, the WC, the WRC, and World Rallycross as an official FIA World Championship.
Who made the FIA like god of all
My
racing?
money,
I don't know, the Europeans.
That's a bad idea.
my money, 2025, Cuisinart joins the realm.
I don't know.
Calling it now.
We should sponsor that. We should
Blend,
sponsor it.
Blend Tech will have
Blend Tech.
a horse in the race.
Yes.
Tempting.
What about
They'll do it.
oyster?
Go ahead.
Yeah, probably.
Oysters in there?
Yeah, probably.
Somewhere?
Don't
I-
even
I-
get don't even get me started on that.
I did something.
Okay, hold on.
The
Before you do that, I just want to
Osterizer.
say this real quick.
Okay.
My mom says hello and Merry Christmas to all of you.
Oh, love
That-
dear
thank
leader
you,
mom.
Sandy.
That even
Love you,
means to
Sandy.
you guys.
Dear leader mom, I love you.
Saint Sandy.
It's been
Boop, boop,
forever.
boop, boop.
I hope
And
you're all-
Jeff,
I
your
hope
dad.
you're good. Hi,
I know
Jeff.
he's watching, listening, whatever it is.
Dear
you got.
leader dad.
I think he's actually on my Skype call with some business folks. So I don't. I think he's,
Oh, nice. Yep. Let's interrupt.
Anyway, no.
Let's interrupt.
Anyway, okay, Zach. What is this thing you were dying to fucking talk about?
Wait,
Two
whoa.
things. The first one is we're at 10 viewers.
Hot damn!
Yay!
Yay!
It's a
10.
new record.
Hey.
Is that a record?
I don't know. I think it's, now it's down to 10. Why do we say anything? Shit. Now it's down to 10.
digits.
Wait, how can it be somehow up to and also down to 10?
Well, it went up to 10, and then as soon as I said it, went down to 10.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't either. Well, hey, I did something.
Okay.
Words is tough.
I've already talked about this to most of the people in
Words
here.
is tough.
Words is tough.
Words
are
is in
hard.
fact
You know, they
tough.
say it don't do what it do.
I don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
It in
Any things
fact
to
do.
throw at Brandon.
Stop. You need something heavier.
Anyways,
Brandon,
is there
I
an
missed
agenda?
I can't tell.
Do we have shit to
Oh,
talk about
jeez.
here?
Okay,
yeah.
God, get your fucking story out.
Because I
Zach.
have gifts.
God,
is
they
this
don't-
the time for gifts or no?
Let-
They don't
Zach-
think it'd be like it
Zach,
is.
can you tell your story rather quickly?
I can try to. Hey, guys, I did a thing.
What'd you do?
Uh-oh.
I've been driving a 911, and I really want one now.
Okay,
See,
cool.
now you get it.
Join
now
the
you
club.
get it.
Now you get it.
I
Join the club.
messaged Mike the day it happened, and I was like, "Oh, should I actually get this now?"
There,
Yeah.
are people that drive 911s and don't like them.
No, I just kind of
No,
made fun of people who
that
drive them
doesn't
because
exist.
like as Clarence says, they're meatloaf. But now
Wait,
I
wh-
drove
what about
one.
Meatloaf?
Oh,
Are we
well-
talking about the food or the band?
Well, CT,
The singer.
or the singer?
CT has a refined palate, plus he has also access to the world's greatest
Yeah.
cars ever made.
Anyway.
But
None of
that's
us do. So.
Yeah, that's fair
All
enough.
right.
Yeah,
Let's be
don't listen to
realistic.
Clarence.
Okay, you know what? I'm done telling my story. I guess that was my
So
cool story.
that you drove a 911, a 996. You love it. You want one.
Yeah, I'm looking
Okay.
at them in
What
February.
what about it did you enjoy and did you like?
Was it the IMS blowing up? I'm just kidding. I had to do
Can we
it.
just mute him?
Can you have that power?
Yeah, but I'm gonna repeat. Right. I like that I fit in it, which is a major criteria for me. There are many
Yeah.
cars I don't fit in that will never be on my list.
Right.
Miatas and
Yeah, Elises
S2000s.
and S2000s are close.
Right.
they're
Actually, I fit better.
they're
in,
cozy.
I fit better in Solstices, like Pontiac Solstices.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
but
see
you
that.
can't buy
Those are
those.
Americans, so
No,
duh.
they're, no, they're Opals.
Well, they're
baby.
they're European.
Yeah, but
But
meh.
they're still gross.
Yeah.
But they're awesome. But they're
but
gross.
that's beside the point.
You're dead to me.
Get a Saturn, the sky. Yeah, that's hot.
It's refined. Like it's nice. Like I'm used to driving cars that like
Shit
I
boxes.
have to like pop every time I start it to like jiggle something.
Oh my
and this I
gosh.
just have to like
do
turn
you-
the key. Turn the key.
on the with your left hand.
left
Oh,
hand.
I
Good
do it every
call.
single
Yeah.
time.
Look at that.
It's,
Good
it's,
catch.
it's always this try. But it's nice. It's refined.
As a
It-
lefty, I really appreciate the key location.
Right. Well, and as racing fans with Le Mans and that stuff.
Yep. Damn it. Little things.
But
That
yeah,
thing.
no, I just like how it feels, how it handles. Like it's the best handling car I've ever driven by far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you complaining about how you look on camera?
Yeah, my
Brandon?
gut is huge.
Look at me.
Oh,
When
I-
did that happen?
I totally misinterpreted what you're saying. I thought
No.
you were motioning that you sat on your nuts.
No, my gut. I said my gut. My gut is huge.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
did, I did
Brandon.
not
My nuts
catch
are
that.
huge.
That's why I wore black.
My gut's
It's
huge.
a
I
slimming
didn't-
color. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing my Spanx.
Attaboy.
So
Anyways,
I
911.
I may be in the market for like an early 996 with
Just
some
remember-
medium miles.
Remember, Zachary. Just because it's a $17,000 car now doesn't mean it's going to
that's fine.
be
Yeah.
a $17,000
Yeah.
car to run and operate.
Yeah, yeah. Correct.
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 A lot of the maintenance I think I can do myself.
Correct.
There are things that I know
Okay.
that I will have to pay a certified mechanic to maintain. But
Insert Wofford's European car here.
Here's the thing. Here, basically,
go.
what I've got from this entire thing is you made a Subaru make Porsche noises, and now you just want the rest of the Porsche.
Well, then he drove a Porsche.
Yeah.
Well, so the funny thing is,
basically.
there was some spirited driving on some highways involving my Subaru and this 911.
Uh-oh.
And I was very surprised on how well my Subaru kept up to this 911. Like, as soon as we hit 65, the game's over for me. Up to about 65, I'm within the race, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. And then he cuts 4 lanes over, and I'm having to manage body roll as I cut
I mean, it's
across
not a
the-
straight line
Scraping
car. It's not a
mirror.
power car.
No.
It's, you know,
It's an everything car.
it's
Yep.
an everything car.
It does everything. It does, and it
my last
hauls.
thing is, can I get another cupcake?
No, you're done.
He can
You're
have
done.
He can have
That was
another-
it. That was the last of you.
It happened.
Wow.
Oh no, now I'm back. Okay.
He can have
Here, you can
another
have a cupcake.
All right. Well,
What's
there we
that?
go. Okay, Brandon, you mentioned presents.
Oh yeah, because Crimbo's coming up. Crimbus.
Marie-
Oh, I thought you had it. I almost dropped it on the soundboard. No, you almost dropped it.
That would have been very bad.
Was I supposed to hold it? I didn't know I was supposed to hold it. I thought you were taking the
You've
whole
gone
thing.
horribly, horribly wrong.
Well, that's really expecting the world right there,
Wow.
buddy. I'm not gonna hold it for you. Fuck
I
you.
don't-
Anyways,
I don't even know
okay.
what to do right now.
So,
So
anyways,
Krampus.
So
yes?
Krampus is coming up. Crimbus.
Yes.
Merry Crimbus. Sorry
Marie-
for everybody's watching.
Marie
hello.
Crimbo.
When I see you next, I'll give you your gifts.
Merry
but this
Chrysler.
is for the family. So we're gonna start. I wanted to channel one of the greatest influences in our world from 1999 and beyond, and really just kind of segment it to each one of you as I saw these and thought of you,
Did you each get
and it reminded me of you. So I'm going to share that with you guys now. Is he still dying? That he almost. That was your fault, dude. I didn't do it.
No, the cupcake fell apart in his hands.
Oh, good. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with the dear leader because he arranged this whole shit show. And
I'm
of course,
regretting it
I had to
instantly.
get this.
And what a show it is.
And so, for you, dear leader, because you had Rhonda, you're
Yes.
a super at heart,
Supra?
but you're also
Thupra?
you're also the face of this show. You're also the face. You're the Brian Spillner.
Somehow.
I owe you
I am-
a 10-second
Yeah,
car.
so you
There we
get
go.
you get the Brian Hero Supra from Fast
you
and
can't
Furious
see
1.
it, but
Yeah.
there it is. All right.
Okay, next up.
Yeah,
next
she'll be
up.
on display proudly on this
Okay,
table.
Dave, this one's for you. I saw this and it was immediately thought of you because you know the supercharger on this was actually off of some Shelby 80s car. Actually, it's Dom's Charger. This is you written all over it because you know he built that using like 9 different manufacturers, just like you would. So.
Yeah,
yeah,
Man,
of course.
Can we,
Yeah.
can we get you a Corona and have you just talk about family?
Okay.
you can have any beer you like as long as it's a Corona.
Okay, and I saw this car, and of course I thought of the shadowy billionaire because.
Oh, don't give me. Don't
No,
give me
don't even
Suki's
worry about
car.
it, dude. You don't even need to worry about it. Here's your car. Hand that down to him. Because, oh no, wait, what is it?
Oh.
And turn and it is.
Oh,
enjoy
my.
I
it.
already know what it
Turn
is.
It is. It's 100% just
Every
like
now
yours.
and then I get a little.
It's got Suki's S2000.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Had to have that for you.
Is it because I used to have this wing on the back of my S2000?
You took it off?
I did.
I thought
Yeah.
you took. I thought
Did you
left
know?
it on.
Did you know this was hand delivered by R.J. DeVera, the wing?
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
To the body shop to put it on my
I
car.
did not see. Now you have
Yeah.
a tie to that model that you will proudly display on your desk.
Here we go.
Or something.
No.
Coffee
Yes.
table, living room.
Okay, Gavin, you were
Mantle.
hard.
Closet.
You were hard because there haven't really ever been a Porsche in the Fast and Furious
You are correct,
franchise.
yes.
And they didn't have the Aston Martin. They didn't have the Mark III Jetta, or else I totally would have got
So
that.
wait,
one.
but hey,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that
wait, you
was
know,
cool.
a Porsche killed
What?
Paul Walker though.
Yeah.
Aha! So, Gavin, you're getting a bloody spot on some asphalt.
I think he.
Congratulations.
There's a tree
Some
that, says
some
that says
burnt
Gavin was
asphalt.
here.
I'm
telephone
gonna make
pole.
a prediction. The Too Fast, Too Furious Eclipse, because it just embodies him.
Oh no, close. But no, it's more along the lines of like Gavin. If you follow him on Instagram, go ahead and do a shameless plug right now.
GP.media for my photos.
Yep, do that. Follow him there. He's been
Yep.
shooting a lot of modern cars recently. So amazing
stuff.
cars.
Okay.
And so I thought this would fit your kind of genre of cars that you shoot. It's Brian's R35
Oh,
GTR
hell yeah,
Nice.
with the wide body.
Nice.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And then Zach, because I think
Best for
you're
last?
a giant wanker.
They don't have Subaru legacies in
Because
Fast and Furious.
No, but they have a wankle, and you get the RX-7 right there. Just kidding. I don't think you're a wankle.
good play on words.
This
He
works
thinks you're
for
a
my
wanker,
shop
though.
because for Performance R&D,
Uh-oh.
all we do is rotary engines.
Oh, there you go.
Even
right.
better.
And now you have freaking Dom's FD right there.
Wonderful.
So there it is.
There we
Happy
go.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I
Thank
love
you.
you guys.
Thank you.
Merry
I love you,
Christmas.
Dad.
We should get a photo of all these stacked together.
And all your listeners,
We'll do that.
someday when we meet in the summer, when we do an event or something, I'll have gifts for you as well.
Yes, there we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Your presence is already.
Oh,
So
shut the fuck up.
Your presence is the present.
So I have presents for both Dave and Gavin.
Oh.
I
But I'm
forgot
not cool
them.
enough to have
Well,
them.
that's
here.
really awkward to
I
call out in front of Trent.
So
Give me that FD back, you son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I didn't want to see you again. I didn't see what I was. I found both these in Vegas. Remind me next time I see me, and I'll bring them to you.
I will definitely forget.
That is really pertinent to the
This
podcast.
is,
so
that
thank
is
you for
really
sharing that.
amazing.
Yeah, that's really
anyway, before we dive into the news, I just want to say shout out to Blaze Potts.
Also, thank you to Dear Leader for giving
yeah.
me a gift.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Luchador.
Yep.
Luchador.
I thought about
Luchador
wearing mine
mask.
today.
I was
I thought
really,
I put it on Saturday. I won't tell you why.
we know why.
We know exactly
It was
why.
the only thing I was wearing. And
Well,
I
yeah.
wasn't at home, and I don't remember how I got there.
Watching Lucha Saturdays. All right, I like it.
Anyway,
Is this why
How
you
we get
can't go
down.
next to the playgrounds anymore?
correct.
Okay.
Anyway, shout out to Blaze for taking Best in Vegas, the mini comp at Import Face Off in Vegas.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, it was
and
good
his-
shit. In the new livery in the FC.
That orange and pink FC now.
Way to represent.
Yeah.
Love it.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Hot.
Power is coming next because 2020. It's Formula D for him.
Oh,
Yep.
sick.
Going
yeah.
Pro 2. So there we
The
go.
FC, huh?
Yeah.
Flip ups.
Yeah.
Tasty.
It is. It's quite the tasty little vehicle. Anyway, we have some news that we're probably going to blow through because we've been doing this for I don't know how long.
No,
Sorry.
we got like 48 minutes
Oh, shit,
to,
yeah.
to like the hour and 10 mark.
All right.
I thought the plan was to do a 2-hour episode
I mean, we can.
with like the what we're thankful for. And
It's a
all
year-end
that.
bash.
I mean, we can.
That's
we
what-
could, we could definitely do that.
How
It's
often
not
do
every
we get
jam
day
this
crew
we
crew
get
together?
us
Yeah.
three to get in here. You
That's
know?
true.
All right.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be
I also,
on TV
I also
with some
feel
very
like we're
bad
going to need to
news.
just like clear some time for that
Right.
because seeing as how long it took us to just kind of get through this little bit of podcast.
We're just so excited to be back together. All right.
No.
And I can't shut up.
We're
I'm
all
sorry.
the excitable children
Yeah,
right
we
now.
are. We are.
So
Anyway,
we're
news time.
we're starting
We're starting at the top, baby.
here
Blow through it.
here in the wonderful country of America. We love our Cadillacs,
America.
do we not?
Sort of.
We used to
We
love
used
them
to.
more.
Yeah.
You're
Despite
right.
our
So
best
You're
the
efforts.
right.
baby boomers love them.
You're right. Once they stopped giving them amazing names and just started just alphabet souping the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
Trying to be the Germans.
I want a muscatel broham. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Thank you.
worry.
Broham spelled incorrectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So good news then. On that note, they are ditching the alphabet soup nomenclature.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Finally.
they're going to like real names now, like
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to end with EV.
Because they are ditching internal combustion.
Oh.
bandwagon, but I do like it.
Yep. Let's see. GM is using Cadillac to lead its electrification efforts, which include 20 new all-electric vehicles globally by 2023.
Wow.
And by 2030, hold on, let me find his full fucking name.
That's only 3 years away. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cadillac President Steve Carlisle says the majority, if not all Cadillacs sold, will be battery electric. So there you go.
It's the future. Jay
When
Leno
they
called
say
it.
battery electric, are they meaning electric purely or hybrids?
I think they would have the word hybrid in there if it was going to be. I
Well,
think it's
there was a quote there that was on the page you just closed, but that said, "We're entering the decade as an internal combustion engine company. We will be exiting as a battery electric company,
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're going.
Interesting.
as a battery electric brand." Excuse me.
Actually, you know what? I changed
It's
my
the
mind.
end of the ice age for Cadillac.
I'm for it, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm for the electrification of a lot of things, assuming we can figure out the resource side of it.
The battery and
that's-
the
Well,
recharge.
yeah.
We need to get the
Yeah.
infrastructure and the batteries
Yep.
technology. We need to catch
Yep.
that up. Then we'll be there.
Bring me a resource satellite. Just
I mean,
so I can drop
imagine
it on
being-
Scotland later.
Imagine being in,
That's a joke for
downtown
one
Manhattan
person.
in the summertime. Everyone's running their AC, and people are all trying to charge as well at the same time.
You thought LA had brownouts.
Yep.
I mean, the same problem in LA too.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Do
Or
they call
Vegas.
that a code brown? Sorry, that's not funny.
Ah.
You're not funny.
I just did a code brown. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate that, asshole.
Holy
You're not
shit.
funny.
Oh, I also like how I can only see your eyes. It's like that movie with the guy at the fence. I only see
Oh, yeah, that's
You mean
the
the show?
TV show?
Yeah.
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway,
Howdy ho, neighborino.
Yeah, just your eyes too. Yeah.
Real quick on Cadillac, it's not on the agenda, but I just saw the new Escalade they're announcing here
Oh, yeah.
like next month.
Yeah.
38-inch screen.
Wow, for the
What?
dash.
Yes,
yeah.
the dash. It goes from the speedometer to the infotainment center. One big screen, 38 inches.
Well, here's the thing. That's not too unheard
That's
of,
like the TV.
considering
Well,
looking at what the ultra wide screens in the gaming world,
Yeah.
Right.
That's a, that's
that
a
are
30
available.
But
Four.
it's the entire binnacle, really, is
Right,
what it is,
exactly,
into the
exactly.
center
That's
stack.
wild.
exactly. I
though.
think that's
Yeah.
great. I think that's
yeah,
great.
it's going to be an OLED display too, so it's going
nice.
to be
fancy.
sharp.
So I'm going to watch
nice.
4K TV while I'm driving.
Well, yeah, because it'll be driving for you.
Yeah, exactly. By that point.
Driving
Yeah, that's
for
true.
you.
Good point.
Give me that 4K Pinot, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, they can see us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Driving.
There we
Read
go.
my
Outta here.
lips.
Unless you're listening to this.
Yeah.
So internal
It's
combustion's
only
dead.
live now.
Internal combustion's dead on Cadillac's front, and print is dead.
Print's been dead for
Oh,
a while,
yeah.
I read this art. It's
but
sad.
the
It
Enthusiast
is.
Network, publishers of things like Motor Trend, Hot Rod, Four Wheeler, Super Street, and a bunch of other stuff,
Yep.
they've killed off all but 3 publications.
So they killed
Is
off
it,
how
is it
many?
those three?
Yeah,
Motor Trend, Hot Rod, and Four Wheeler are the only 3 that will remain.
They're killing off
So-
19.
Yep, 19
Oh,
publications.
19.
Are
So
dead.
there's editors and writers for 19 publications that are now like, oh shit, I should have
So-
started a
So
blog.
here's the full list of things that have been
Yeah.
discontinued: four-wheel and off-road, automobile,
Carcraft.
Chevrolet, Chevy High Performance, Classic Trucks, Diesel Power, Hot Rod Deluxe, JP, Lowrider,
Lowrider?
Mopar Muscle Car Review, Muscle Mustangs and Fast Fords, Mustang Monthly, Street Rodder, Super Chevy, Super Street, Truck Trend, Truckin', and Vet.
Okay, Boomer.
Wow.
Well, Super Street though.
That
That's a
was
really
ju-
good point, though.
That was just
Yeah.
like the Boomer readout.
Yeah, and then like
Now here's the thing. I knew that the diesel power one was coming just because of where I work, because we have
and the way the world is changing.
right exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, we have just placards and frames all over the shop and all over the waiting room, all over the offices of articles that our trucks and our shop has been in. You know, it's all over the place from the last 15 years.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, now it's
so.
going the way of the dodo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently these things will still exist in a digital manner.
They say this, but
Yeah, but it's like
they said the
it's-
same thing about
it's-
Eurotuner when they killed that off about 8 years ago.
Like, it's
and
just
it
gonna
Said
has,
the same thing about Sport Compact
it
car.
has been
It's just-
gone for 8 years.
Yeah, like it's just going to get lost in the fold, and then it's just going to become like nothing.
I actually emailed who owns Eurotuner. I can't remember who
I
owns the. Anyways, I emailed them to offer a purchase of the brand.
Attaboy.
Never
Wow.
heard back.
Of
So
course.
that's
I wonder.
unfortunate.
Anyway, so yep, rip reading. It was nice knowing you.
Man, it's just
Press F to pay respects.
crazy.
Hey, you know what? You were talking about
F.
Formula Traxxas.
Yes.
I'll do you one better.
Uh-oh.
Tiny electric Jeep.
Yes.
Yes.
Not made by Barbie.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
In.
But I want to start a Barbie racing Jeep.
I'm
now.
in.
Also in.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
We're not going to say no.
Absolutely. So, ultra compact utility vehicle.
Hell.
Yes. So apparently,
AutoExpress.co.uk really values our privacy to
Well,
the
that's-
point of an unclickable pop-up.
They're GDPR compliant. That's all that means.
Thank
Got
God. And fucking how.
Yeah.
Still
Holy
broken
shit.
for me.
So this is going to be a little bit smaller than the Renegade.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to sit below the Renegade, and it's going to be about the size of a Suzuki Jimny.
yes.
Oh, wow.
For those of
I'm
you
so
that
for
don't
this.
know, that is slightly
This is-
smaller than a Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
so for
Smaller.
this.
Wow, tiny.
Yeah.
There's
Small.
no photos in any of these.
Small boy.
Well, no, this
Small
is just
bean.
like talking.
So this is Tesla Vaporware is what this is. Oh wait, no, what's the vaporware company that I loved to make fun of back in the day?
Tesla?
No,
No.
it was a
Oh.
local yokel.
Oh.
thing.
Well,
Vanderbilt.
local,
Here?
What?
local is
Elio?
Nicola.
No, it was.
You talking about
Elio.
Vanderbilt?
No, it wasn't
No,
Elio
not Vanderhall. It was
Elio?
always-
Elio.
Yeah, Elio.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought there was another one.
That's
That
the
was
Oh, no.
local.
Okay, no. Yeah.
the Edison one,
Local
whatever it
threw
was.
me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Local is Nicola.
Yeah.
And then what's the one I always made fun of? I can't even think of it. They haven't been relevant lately.
I don't
Yeah.
know, Club Card?
The Faraday Future.
There it is.
Well, they're local to Nevada. They're not local to us.
Anyway.
Appropriate sound for that.
Yeah,
Let's
correct.
see. Marco Pagozzi, Jeep's European head of brand marketing, said it would offer plenty of day-to-day practicality without compromising the brand's renowned off-road capability. This is a small, all-electric Jeep. that seems delightful.
Here's what the problem I see. So what's the range on that thing?
I don't know, but it's probably
Projected like 200.
I mean, this is just like a thing because remember, FCA is merging with Peugeot PSA.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's news to
That's
me.
just- yeah.
Oops.
France backed it today
Holy
because France
shit.
owns
Wow.
12% of PSA. So
Wow.
yeah. So this is really
I imagine it's going to be Peugeot based.
yeah. It probably will be. So like. Yeah.
Probably part of their CMP. What is it?
The
Common
Common
Modular Platform.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, so things like there's an electric 208, an all-electric Vauxhall Corsa, an all-electric DS3 Crossback. So this is probably going to be something similar,
Right.
but, a Jeep.
So here's the thing. What happens when you're on Lion's Back in Moab?
No one's going to take this on Lions back.
Well, okay,
this won't even
here's-
see
Or
dirt.
baby Lion's Back?
Here's
This won't
here's the
little
thing, though.
Moab. A little Moab.
Now, here's the thing.
We'll do lines back, no problem.
No, yeah, I haven't finished. What happens when you're mid-trail, right? And you
see
run
where
out
you're
of
going.
juice.
Well, here's the thing. What
Hand me the power bank, my friend.
the same thing
Yeah.
would happen if you showed up to run Lions back with a quarter tank and expected to be up there all day.
That's
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
I mean, you got to think.
I mean, would this have like a modular like power bank or a battery or something?
I would imagine that this thing's going to have a solar panel somewhere on it.
No,
you
That
would
can
be
only do so
dumb
much,
not to,
though.
No.
You can only do so much.
It's going to be, it's not even an off-roader. It's a crossover soft roader that won't even
Oh,
touch
really?
dirt. It's
Probably,
not. No,
yeah.
look at everything else they're
It's-
making.
I mean,
I
it's
bet
designed to
plenty of
take
people will take
Susan-
this to Moab.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
bet
bet
this is
They'll
designed
lift
for
it and put knobby tires.
No, I bet-
I'm here
no,
for that thing in
I bet,
Moab.
I bet
Oh, yeah,
plenty,
for
Oh,
sure.
God.
plenty of journalists will take it to Moab, but I bet not a single owner will take
Plenty
it to
of
Moab.
journalists.
I don't know, man.
Think of all the Jeep purists. They're not like, I'm not going to buy that shit. It's a Peugeot. I'm not going to buy a Jeep.
What
made by
about
the
the person that's
French?
been like
All-
into Jeeps since like the 70s,
Here-
and they're like,
here's
let's
the
try
thing.
this
Well,
new
okay,
technology.
okay.
I
What
have
this
I
guy's
have
gonna
talked
do-
to
I can see that happening.
I have talked to
That person has it's a Jeep thing stickered on the back of their truck.
Hey, what this car's going to do is it's going to take Susan and the dog to the lake
Correct.
once every 2
I'm
months.
not saying that's not going to happen and that won't be the majority. I'm just questioning because it's a Jeep.
I get it.
It should be trail rated in theory.
I
Well-
remember when the Cherokee, the Fiatiki, as Brandon Kuhn calls
Yeah.
it, I remember when that came out and all the Jeep purists were starting to talk shit, and then people started coming out with lift kits and skid plates.
Of course, yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. And now those exact, I can think of 5 people that I know personally who were diehard Cherokee and Wrangler guys that now own either a trail, like the
new Cherokee.
yeah, like a Trailhawk Cherokee
Yeah.
or a Renegade.
Oh, there we go.
I love the electrification of this because that's what I would want off road. The torque. It's like that's
the
what you
instant
want
torque,
is
yeah,
the
and
instant
that low
torque
range.
and that controllability.
Yeah.
I would want that.
On the kind of traction control that
Yeah.
you can enable when you have it, everything's being analyzed so
Yeah.
many thousands of times a second.
Right,
And you
exactly.
can stop wheels and spin them backwards in like weird
Yeah.
ways, and
But when they say this is going to be smaller, the same size as a Jimny, that's
that
that's
doesn't seem feasible.
That's not-
If a
it's gonna
Jimny
be-
was made in 2020,
it's going to be the new Defender. It's going to be just like the new Defender, which has capability, but no one will ever
which
use
also
it.
looks sick, by the way.
I do like
Perhaps.
it. I do like
Yeah.
it. And I hope that Ford doesn't botch the Bronco like that, but we'll see what happens.
We'll
there.
see.
They will.
Well,
We will see.
They probably will.
I mean,
Well-
Jeep is saying
Speaking
Yep.
Oh,
of,
speaking of electrification.
of
Okay, let's just step over everybody's transition
somebody,
all at
yeah,
once.
yeah.
yeah, someone did it.
Okay, I'm going to count to 3, and then we're all going to say our transition, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Jeep
I
aiming
hate
to
the
be the
lot of
greatest
you.
SUV brand by 2022.
Vagina.
Perfect.
wow,
I
okay.
screwed up my own.
That's all right.
Don't need anybody's help.
Yes, Christian Munir, the he is the Jeep global president. He was talking to a bunch of Australian journalists at the launch of the 2020 Gladiator in New Zealand. He's saying that Jeep is going to be aiming to become the greenest SUV brand in the world by 2022, and that everything will be having either a hybrid or a full electric drivetrain.
I have a prediction. Given this trend and this motivation, and I love where it's going. Again, I think it's a great direction to go into. GM brings back Hummer as an all-electric SUV.
They should.
Plus,
mean,
it makes
We've
sense
talked about
That'd
this.
because all
They
these
should.
electric
Wild.
cars. Listen, all these electric cars, the sound they make. It's a hum.
Here's
It's a Hummer. It's
Here's
humming.
the thing.
Hey,
It's a
Brandon,
humming
They
Hummer.
actually have to make them
Brandon,
not shit
dad joke.
boxes because if you don't have an
Oh, okay,
engine, then
thank
you'll
you.
be able to hear all the rattles.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, guys. I love you.
Well, hey, speaking of other horrifying things, aside from Brandon's jokes.
Hold on. Real quick about the Jeep,
Jesus.
though.
Oh boy.
Oh God. We're trying to
So
move on.
what is really unreliable about Jeep vehicles right now?
Everything.
Pretty much the motor.
Okay.
So
Right.
get rid of the motor. It becomes more reliable.
There you go.
So it's a good thing.
But the same person's building an electric motor.
It's like one moving part. It's fine.
I have a feeling it's going to have a
part. How can you screw this
one fucking job.
You had one job.
it's going to have a General Electric stamp on it somewhere.
And a UAW stamp on it as well. So that's going to delay
It's going to come
production.
with a beer can and one of the windings.
Yeah, and a cigarette. And a cigarette butt.
All
Pack
the
of
magnets are
Parliaments.
spinning.
Yeah.
That's where I left those.
Yeah, just go to Pensacola. They got a good selection there.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, so in more horrifying news,
Uh-oh.
let's see. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas says that if Chevy were to spin off Corvette as a sub-brand, it could be worth anywhere from between $7 and $12 billion.
Initially.
Yes.
And then
It doesn't
Somebody
matter.
in our
All that
circle
matters is
was
about that
mentioning
initial.
something about this.
We talked about this last time we were here, and we got really angry at everybody.
When we were talking about the Mustang
Oh, the Mustang.
As an E
name
brand.
SUV.
being
But
a branch.
Are we going to rehash this again?
Well, I just want to throw.
like.
Well, so I just want to throw this out there because I found it interesting. Because a lot of people are saying that, hey, Chevy, why don't you just spin off Corvette as its own thing, and why don't you also start making SUVs out of it? And before anybody says anything, Bob Lutz wanted to spin Corvette off as its own brand and pull a Porsche and start making high-performance SUVs badged as Corvettes.
Yeah.
When was this?
This was when Bob Lutz was running GM, so
Like
it's been a
10 years
minute.
ago.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
A
Yeah.
while.
So I found it interesting. I'm just throwing that out there
It would
as
make
a thing.
It would make more sense to have Corvette be their sports car brand, like their offshoot. If you kept a front engine version, if you had a mid-engine version, then you have like the ZR1 and like the Z06, like all that stuff. You had like the little variants, and then hey, like come out with like a $30,000 fun sports car that would be BRZ Miata competitor or something like that.
Well, I think they'll just do what they always do and follow Ford. Like Ford is
course,
forging the path with the Mustang E, whatever they're calling it. And it's
The paper
a
mache.
small SUV. Chevy's going to do
I
the same
know
thing.
what they're doing.
But they're also chasing the money, and we know that there's money in this because when Luca de Montezemolo was the CEO of Ferrari.
That's right. Who was that?
Luca de Montezemolo, something like that.
Okay.
He was the old CEO of Ferrari. He
Bless
said
you.
he said they will never
Rich Hargitay.
they will never build an SUV. Ferrari will never build an SUV. He's no longer the CEO.
Right.
Ferrari is publicly traded. They're still mainly owned by the Magneti Morelli family. And they are going to build an SUV. So if Ferrari's going to build an SUV, everybody's going to build an SUV.
Plot twist. Camaro
wait.
is the brand.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Let's revive a name. Chevette. Let's do it.
I would like to change my answer.
Just do it.
Fantastic. Bring it
Done.
back.
That's
And
the best
done.
idea I've ever heard from you, Trent.
Thank you.
That would
Thank
work
you.
really well. 'Cause
I
it'd be a
would buy-
smaller SUV.
I would buy a 2022 Chevette Scoot.
Scoot.
Yes.
Scoot.
Yes.
Does it have a scoot button on it?
But it has the E in front of it. E-Scoot. The Chevette E-Scoot.
The
Or the
Scooty.
Chevette E-Scoot.
No, it'll just be the Scoot.
Chevette.
And then I could just put
The Chevette
E Puff
Scooty.
Jr.
Scooty.
Scooty
Puff-
Scooty
the
Puff
Scooty.
Jr.
Scooty Scoot.
Puff Jr. sucks.
Scooty Puff.
You heard it
or
here
Colonel,
first.
Colonel Scooty Puff.
I think you're right, Shadowy Billionaire. That needs to
Thank
happen.
you.
There it
Thank
is.
you. You can send money to my Venmo just because.
I thought you meant send letters to GM to get them to buy into this. But yeah, send money to you as
Also
well.
that.
Yeah, that works too.
There's no segue. Just send me money.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Just send us money. Just
I'm
figure it
no
out.
longer a billionaire, so let's bring that back.
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You're
let's
just a
bring it back.
millionaire.
Just
Yeah.
several hundred million.
Did you get into auto racing?
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, you have
No.
cocaine? Anyways.
damn. Anyway,
Got ourselves a regular John Z. DeLorean over here.
I know.
man. A little bit of a serious note. Today, Bill Simpson, safety pioneer, passed away. He had a massive stroke on Friday and finally kicked the bucket today. Bill Simpson is responsible for a lot of the safety that you see in a lot of racing. He was the first guy to say, "Hey, why don't we put a parachute on the back of a dragster?"
Wow.
That's cool.
That was him. But the big thing that made him was Nomex fire retardant race suits.
Yeah.
Because at the time, in the Racer article, they talked to Don Garlitz, and he was just like, "Yeah, we just fucking race in T-shirts, jeans, and a leather jacket."
Wow.
You know. So he came along in the 60s with these Nomex fire suits, and a lot of people were dying in the 60s, and suddenly people stopped dying as much.
I've
That's
worn some
good.
Simpson gear in my day, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
He also sued NASCAR after the death of Dale Earnhardt Sr. because NASCAR blamed him for Sr.'s death,
Wow.
saying that it was the Simpson seatbelts and not because
He wasn't
Dale-
wearing a Hans device.
or he was in a seat that was in no way safe, or the fact that he would just loosen his seat belts all throughout the race
Yeah.
just
Right.
because he was uncomfortable. So
And wasn't it a halfback too? I mean, he didn't
was
really
like-
have a seat back there.
it was
I mean,
ridiculous.
yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, so he managed to sue him, and it was settled out of court. But every time somebody would ask him, he'd get a big grin on his face.
So
Settled out of court.
yes.
Damn
Right.
right.
Exactly.
Basically, that's Bill Simpson for yes, I know guac is extra. Spread
Yes.
that shit.
Yep.
In fact, just give me the whole bowl.
I
There it
just
is.
give me all of it, all the whole ass.
Yeah. Well, may
Oh,
he rest.
ass.
May he rest safely in
Yep.
peace. That's
Right.
that sucks. People aren't
He-
living as long as they used
See,
to.
He was 70
he
he
ripped
was
the chute,
79.
came flying in, man.
It's not very long. I mean,
No. I mean,
Not for racing though.
listen, I mean, he survived the 50s and 60s, so
yeah, that's
Yeah.
saying
Good
something.
point.
And he
Oh.
he brought a lot of people with him.
Yeah.
with his stuff.
He did.
So
Yeah.
true.
He did.
Yep.
keep that in mind.
That's
Yep.
true.
Bill Simpson gunned down in his prime.
Yep.
And speaking of things that were gunned down in their prime, the Cannonball record was smashed.
How about that?
For
I want
now-
to talk about this.
For
Okay.
now,
Okay,
let me-
I have been following every piece of this story.
Can I
Oh,
tell the broad strokes
Yeah.
before you just cut me off?
yeah. Let's
paint me or primer this for me.
God in heaven.
paint me this for me.
Primer
like
that-
one of your
Hey,
French girls.
Primer this
Hey,
as
hey.
if what he's going to say.
Just lob him a softball. I think is what he's trying to
Arnie
say.
Tillman,
Yes.
Doug Tabbitt, and spotter Berkeley Chadwick broke the record with a time of 27 hours and 25 minutes in an E63 AMG
Awesome.
that had an AMS Alpha 9 kit on it.
Super awesome.
Any of the AMG exterior bits removed or modified.
I have one point that I want to talk about, but I'll wait till you do your
All
point.
right. Yeah.
I love what they did. It looked like a Honda Accord from the back.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
that's
It's
they put-
amazing what
that
you
was
can do with
literally the
silver
point.
vinyl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wrapped the taillights, and it literally
Yeah.
looked like a 2008 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
They,
Genius.
They took an hour and a half out of Ed Bullion and Dave Black's record.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That is moving.
From New York to San Diego, averaging what 104,
It was over 100,
103,
something like that. Yeah.
102.
102 miles
Yeah,
per
it
hour
was
across
102,
the
103.
country.
Yeah.
With a top speed of 196.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It's
and,
awesome.
And
Heroes.
somewhere in Colorado, they freaked out because the car started sputtering and
Yep.
freaking out.
Because they're at 15,000 feet.
and also
you do
on
the
90
key dance, and then suddenly the Germans are like, "Oh yes, I forgot about the
Well, yeah,
the
well,
dude."
Well, it was also.
Sabatons.
Well, it
we
was,
need the Luft, yeah?
well, it was also. I mean, they started in New York, and
Right.
back east they have 93. As soon as you start getting out of our neck of the woods, you start
91.
dumping 91.
Yeah.
A 700 horsepower AMG is going to be like, what are you doing?
You also have to realize this car has
Tuned
been
as
basically
well.
on and running for 24 hours with the foot to the metal. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floored.
Cars were never really designed to do this.
I feel like,
time
though,
out, the
boats
Mercedes
are.
is for sure, dude. They run that on the Autobahn like crazy
Well, granted,
glue.
but like
but not for
no,
the sustained for that long though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not 27 hours, but they'll go
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours straight, which is basically the same thing.
But no, this is awesome. I knew this was coming up. I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't think this was going to happen until spring of next year. I thought they were going to run this right before summertime. I didn't realize they ran it now, which is awesome.
They didn't run it now. They ran it a while ago.
Well,
they ran it
they ran it like
Yeah.
at the
at the end
beginning
of the season.
summer. Right?
They had the reason we were hearing about it now, and the reason like Ed, whenever it was, said
Ed
the
did
record,
make an announcement months ago.
Yeah, he's like the record.
They just didn't say who did it
or
how
because
they did
they
it.
have to wait for the statute of limitations. to
Exactly.
expire.
No,
Can't be
no.
prosecuted
So you're telling me this happened 7 years ago? Because that's what statute of limitation is.
for speeding.
For
So
are they like what crimes are you talking about?
Yeah,
I thought the statute of limitations
that's
for
murder.
all
He-
things
he-
was 7 years.
He's speaking
no,
from experience.
it's not
Wow.
7. It's different for different crimes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
murder does not have a statute of limitations.
It's something like 90 days.
Speeding and
yeah, I
accidents.
think that
yeah,
sounds
like
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Accidents
like
and
the-
speeding are different.
Well, the
Right.
more you know.
Yeah, the more serious
Yeah.
the crime,
Accidents
the
is like
longer
5
it
to
takes.
7, I think.
Well, beside that, I knew that there was an attempt was going to be made by these guys.
I've never heard of these guys
Okay.
before.
They've been on VidWiki
yeah,
a
they're-
bunch.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
okay,
it makes
that's
sense
why.
why it's
And
those
Arnie,
guys.
Arnie Toman was one of the co-founders of AMS Performance.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
And he's done
Hence the Alpha
Gold
9.
Rush a bunch.
he's done Gold Rush. He's done One Lap of America.
Yeah.
So
But no,
Gumball. did you do Gumball?
as somebody
think so.
who wants to, I don't think I'll ever be able to beat a record. I don't have the capital or the funds, but I want to do that drive at some point in my life. This was fascinating to watch and fascinating to see some of the technologies they use, some of the technologies they implemented, like
And some of the technology that they had and didn't use.
Yeah.
Or didn't need to use.
Right.
Like the infrared camera was like useless for
Yeah,
them.
there are some things that I think they could have implemented better, that they could do differently.
They had air to ground. They had ground to air radar.
Yeah.
That was useless as well.
Oh, wow,
because
really?
They were looking for airplanes because in Nevada they patrolled by aircraft.
Yeah.
And they didn't need to use it.
But one of the things that they mentioned that they did one of their fuel stops. So they did 4 fuel stops, which I think is worked for them. Most people do 3 fuel stops.
But it's not just the fact that they did that few fuel stops. It's how quickly they did it.
Yeah.
They also went the northern route, which is weird. Than most people run the southern route because it's a little bit quicker, and you don't have to go through the Colorados. But weathering, we have different weather in different zones. It depends.
There's
on
more
where
than
you go.
one Colorado?
I wonder how long it's.
There's New Colorado.
He meant to say the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yes.
West Colorado.
Here's a real question. I
Yeah,
wonder.
there's Western Colorado and Nebraska.
Correct. Correct. That's
But
correct.
one thing
Well done.
they did for one of their
Well
fuel stops, which I think should be implemented for every fuel stop. I'm just going to mute
Slow
everybody's
clapping.
mic.
Please do.
Is
Canadians.
they
We
didn't
will not
have
be
somebody
silenced.
at every fuel stop,
Yeah.
which I think should be implemented for every cannibal run, because if you go to a fuel stop, you don't want to sit there and wait for gas to be pumped. You want to go use the bathroom. And so if you're going to get somebody at the fuel stop with a pump opened, prepaid already, with 2 nozzles ready to be gas flowing, I think that should have been, which they only did at one stop, though.
I was gonna say how long did it take for it not to smell like urine inside of this AMG? Because they didn't stop for bathroom breaks when they needed to go.
No, what they do is they stop at the fuel stops.
So someone is gassing their car up while they're taking a
Yeah,
leak.
but,
Yeah,
but that-
okay,
that,
I
that
gotcha.
only happened once. I think they should do that for every single stop. Also,
That seems too much like sanctioned racing to
But
me.
they
though.
also had spotters like catch up with them in every
Right.
Yeah,
state
they had-
and
Yeah.
run ahead.
Well, that's the thing is they were using their modern technology,
Yeah.
the internet and communications, and
social
whatnot.
media.
Yeah, exactly. They were talking to people states ahead of them.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Saying, we anticipate being here at this time. What are the road conditions like? What are the police like?
Dude, I would,
what is all
what they
I
this?
did
would
was-
totally do.
what-
That's like you are the bandit at that
Absolutely.
point. You're freaking smoke. You're the bandit
Absolutely.
right then. I'd be
So what they
You
do
are
is they
using
have,
all of the tools at your disposal.
I would gladly.
work.
Yeah,
I
so
would
normally
get
what
it.
they
I
do
would
is they
get a
have
ticket for
somebody-
any of you to do that.
Aw. So what they do is they have somebody run 10, 15 miles ahead of them just to call in, hey, there's this, there's that, avoid this massive pothole here.
Right.
Yeah.
Have a bandit. Have a decoy.
Yeah.
And there
Smart.
are for some of the states too, they had people in their group, so they weren't the first car in the lineup. They had cars ahead of them.
Right.
And as in the VinWiki article, which I think was absolutely fucking crazy, was they had a guy on a touring BMW motorcycle catch him
Yeah.
at the
California border.
at the California border and flashed every car out of their way on the
Wow.
left-hand
Yeah,
side.
it was the dude on the motorcycle is the guy who owns the motorcycle Cannonball record.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
Is it
Hell
the same
yeah.
guy that also owns the
Did he have-
Morgan three-wheeler record, the weird bald dude?
I have
Oh, so he was
no
What,
just
Alex
clearing.
now?
He was
Okay.
clearing the lane for him, just
Yeah.
flashing
Yeah, he
his
was-
brights. Oh, that's awesome.
Because
Well,
in
he had a
California,
Tesla
if you give people brights, they actually move.
yeah,
It's not like you
no,
really?
I've never experienced that in California.
Well,
not a
people,
single goddamn
people also
time.
say that Californians don't move for you, but every time I've been in California, granted it was while towing a trailer, I put a signal on,
Trailer is
and
a
they
little
will
bit
cut
different
other
story.
people off to get out of your way.
Yeah, they do that.
Fuck yeah.
But if you're in the fast lane and they're in the fast lane, you need to get in the slow lane because they will never get out of the fast
See,
lane.
I've never run into.
But if
that.
you turn your blinker on, there's space. They're always just like, yeah, there's room. Come on in. But here in Utah, everybody's like, I'm going to speed up because I
Well,
read
people
the
are oblivious here too, though.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
out of
The other one
touch.
that they told, which I think Dave will appreciate, is they told another story about them running when they ran the 2904, which is like the Lemons version
Yeah.
of it. They ran it in a cop car. It's the same guys that just ran this now. Actually, they would have beaten Ed Bullion's record, but they got a different. Whatever. That's beside the point. They ran it in a $500 P71 Panther body, whatever.
okay,
And they were, as they were going through the Rockies, because they went north as well too.
right.
It kept dropping into second and third, going up that trend. They were trying to maintain 90 going up that, and they
Right.
were like, well, if it blows, she blows. And so they just kept letting it drop down gears in them.
Just let it downshift.
And
Let her
then-
eat, boys.
Yep, just running that right off the rev limiter for what? I think it was
Just-
like 30, 40 miles up.
Just tickle the limiter.
I
Just
have a goal
tickle it.
for us. I think we can accomplish the record for a first-gen Nissan Leaf to go across country because nobody else would be stupid enough to do that. It
I
would
don't-
take like 4 weeks.
No, I don't have 3 months, Trent, so I'm out on that one,
The
buddy.
only other thing
I'm
I
out.
wanted to mention
How
was
many Harbor Freight generators do you think we're going to need for this?
We have
Because I am in and I have a coupon.
let's just
I
buy
have
a
a coupon.
Let's buy a fifth wheel and stack it.
Well, we can do is we can hot swap them.
No.
So the only other thing that,
That
I,
would
think
be
I really
amazing.
want to know about this is the cost. What does it cost to buy 93 or 91 all the way across the United States? What does it cost to prep that vehicle?
Yeah, I want to know what
Well,
their
there's a shit
actu-
ton because that fucking fuel cell was
Right.
huge.
I think it
fuel
was
cell
and
was
those things,
huge.
and those things ain't cheap.
Yeah,
Not cheap.
they ran a, I think it was a 35 or 45 gallon flow into, so it flowed into the existing tank.
They're just
There
taking
were- there-
steps back.
Yeah, where most cars they run a transfer
Check
pump.
this out.
Right.
Yeah, this was
Right.
just a flow.
I thought they had
Orange
like
mocha frappuccino. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Jitterbug into my heart.
So I love to know that. So I plan this out. I'll do a little tangent here because our topic last week was going to be what we would do for our cannonball run,
Yes.
and I didn't even need to think of one. I already had it all planned out. This has been in the back of my mind for years.
Okay.
S7 with with 2 drivers, 2 spotters, and
Okay.
the second spotter is is the comm guy who's calling everybody ahead, getting all that stuff lined up. Running with a roof rack because every S7 has a roof rack, and then we can implement technology into that roof rack. Because do you know what a 200 zoom lens looks like? Fucking awesome. Because you can then now utilize that on a gimbal for forward and rear-facing spotting, and you can hide it inside your little.
Okay.
Yeah.
I follow.
what car?
I'm
what
sorry,
car?
what is this in?
Yeah, what car are we doing?
S7?
I said S7. I meant S6 because S7 you couldn't put a fuel tank back there because the lift back. You do.
For a second,
An
I thought you
Audi.
were talking about a Celine.
An Audi.
I was like,
yeah.
that's not
I
working.
was like, that's gonna get 8 miles per gallon. in
No.
that.
So an
You can
Audi-
drive on the top
Audi
of the
S6.
ceiling.
It's
Eisenhower Tunnel upside down.
yes.
But if you hit rain in Pennsylvania, you're going to be done by Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it looks pretty innocuous. Like you can't hide it as much as you do with a E63, but
Well, it's just it's an A4 plus size.
yeah,
Now,
every
run it in
that's what
gray
every
or
Audi
white.
is. It's like,
But you
what
get-
size would your A4? Would you?
You get an S6 with a roof rack, and they'll be like, "Dang stance, guys! I'm gonna pull him over."
Yeah, that's
Now,
true.
now I'm just imagining you trying to camouflage like a saline S7.
yeah.
There's like a shitty,
Cardboard everywhere.
Bright fucking yellow banana. Bright goddamn yellow.
The best you can hope for is it looks like a Ferrari 458 instead of the Saline S7.
So
Anyway.
that's my plan. And Mike, you're one of my co-drivers.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because we didn't kill each other to the Vegas trip.
That's true, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Again, that's really rude to say in front of all of us, Zach.
I-
But that's 2 tonight.
I remember.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah, dick.
I remember riding
fucked.
shotgun with
I
him.
can ride with you for 30 minutes.
I'm assuming
Oh,
you
I
need
can't
this.
stand you either.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
need that back?
It's
There you go.
mutual.
I just remember riding shotgun with Mike on that last-minute trip in Rhonda up to Idaho for lotto tickets when the clutch master died. And the
then-
more aggravated he got, the more boost ended up getting fed into that engine.
Nice.
Well, and then on the way back, the
tape.
sports album getting stuck.
Oh
Yeah.
Every concrete barrier or pylon we passed grew mighty inviting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
mean-
the warm embrace of release.
I mean, just that coupled with the ex-girlfriend saying, "Well, why don't you come show me
Oh.
your new car?" Oh man, the sweet embrace of death. That was a fiery, fiery end.
Yeah.
And at that time we had
Speaking
both
of, is there
made
more
peace
beer?
with it.
yeah, it's over there.
We both made peace with the idea that we were going to be sailing into concrete at about 120 miles an hour with the heart of rock and roll is still beating.
And away we go.
The other thing too is like
away we
the how do you find comfort in sitting in a car where someone's doing 196?
I don't know.
That I don't get.
I mean, that's
It's
trust.
it's in an
at that
AMG,
point.
dude.
It's trust.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
you
you're
wouldn't
doing-
even notice it.
Even 190 miles an hour in an AMG has got to feel some kind of way.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the
But-
quickest you've gone in your
It's
Subaru?
trust.
140 on Saturday.
What?
What? That's the dumbest thing.
That's
Wow,
about
that
that's
is-
the top of the speedo.
That is about as dumb as
I
you
don't
could
have
get.
a speedo. I don't know where it is.
Zach has gone 140 miles an hour in his Subaru.
I don't believe that.
Okay,
I do
was-
believe that.
I was
Actually, I do.
I was tickling red
Dude,
line
that's
in
bold.
fifth gear.
That's
Okay,
bold.
so just imagine going 80 in your Subaru. That's what
That's
it
what-
feels like doing
yeah.
196 in
In a
Oh,
car
yeah.
purpose built to
130
go
to
that
140
fast.
in my Subaru feels like I might die.
Yes.
Also, the
I'm
cats
surprised-
smell hot.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah, and an AMG of that
Front's a little
vintage,
light.
like it is.
Surprised
You're
that thing
absolutely
didn't
right.
break up on re-entry.
It'll feel just like your car at 80. That's what
Yeah, 'cause
it
they-
would feel
so
like.
I don't actually know
shit.
what is 5961 in fifth gear in a Subaru. I think 135.
So fifth gear in your trans is a I think it's a .75 overdrive. You have a 3.9 final drive, and you got what 205, 55, 16s on it.
Why are we doing math?
So
15s,
you're
I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay,
we're just
you're-
gonna bogged
This is
down.
way above me.
you're probably real close to 140.
Nice. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, please don't.
You wanna
Yeah,
go
how
next
old are your
time?
bushings? Let's
Jesus.
ask that question. How are your
Actually,
lower
you know what,
control
Zach?
arms?
Don't ask questions
Actually,
you
you
don't
know
want
what?
the answer
Have
to.
your-
Do it again.
How's your CV?
Let's see what happens.
Here's
Do
the
it
It's
again.
coming
And
off of
again,
the,
and again, and
well,
again.
here's the
Do
thing.
it, pussy.
Here's the
Fucking
thing,
do it.
though.
Bet you won't.
Pussy.
Bet you won't.
Right now, though, Zach to me is that meme of Goofy. I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Fucking do it again.
You
That
know,
was-
I was trying to
that was-
chase down a fucking 911.
You know
Dave,
I'm just gonna send
Dave,
it.
That was also me when we had that Camaro that day.
Oh God, I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
Second, third, fourth, fifth.
Wow.
Let's sixth.
Did I hit 6 coming up the hill?
Yeah, you cut sixth.
I cut. Yeah. Okay.
You cut six coming
Yeah.
back up.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
By the dam.
That's cooking with Wesson oil
Yeah.
right there.
Anywho.
Hey, Mike, didn't we pose this question to the viewers?
Yes, we posed this
Oh, here we
last
go.
week before before me and Dave started dying. But don't worry, we're okay now.
Yay.
Mostly.
So I'm not going to bother trying to find every place that I posted it. So it's just on the Cam Facebook page, and we're looking at the shenanigans. So the question
Yes.
to the general public was, what is the car you do it in? Trent
Yes.
stole
Trent-
Dave's idea.
You and I are on the
it
same
is-
page here.
It is
It's-
a fantastic idea.
that's a
it
great
absolutely
idea.
is. Now, I was
The idea is
I was gonna get to that.
Okay,
Oh,
go
the
ahead.
tail light.
I thought you. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to people just like completely just launching into
Yes.
without bothering to explain what the fuck it is they're talking about.
So it is a Charger Hellcat, made to look like a police cruiser.
Genius.
which would not be difficult at all.
No,
at all.
Lord, no.
Dude, the tail lights. No one's gonna run up on you with those tail lights.
Okay, here's the thing. I had this discussion with a couple of friends of mine back east.
Yeah.
One of which is a state trooper in the state of Ohio.
Okay.
And even he has said, he's like, oh, yeah, there have been a couple of times where I've been on duty on the freeway and have been passed by something very government-looking and haven't even questioned it.
They're just like, yeah, whatever.
They double my speed, and it's, okay, well, they're
Sweet.
doing something. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you've got to add just the right amount of camouflage, right?
Just enough.
Yeah.
A white Charger on Steelies. White Charger on Steelies.
Yeah.
Let's throw the stock bumper covers on it, not anything Hellcat,
Maybe a
So,
little
like,
push bar in the front.
Exactly, right. You do that, and you have even if you have
Get
a
a
rack
couple
with a light bar on
antennas on the
top,
back.
Two
Yeah,
antennas.
which
Exactly.
you'll need.
Yeah.
two
for-
or three
for
antennas.
tracking.
Now, here's the thing. Even my state trooper buddy is like, oh, yeah, on more than one occasion have I seen a government vehicle with infrared or heat cameras mounted to it doubling the speed limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let it
And
go.
you just don't question it.
no, yeah.
And
That's
not
the
only,
thing. That's the
not
thing.
only that, from the police perspective, but the citizen perspective. Like,
Absolutely.
they're
They're-
not going to call in and be like,
Right.
"Oh man,
Yeah.
there's this
That was
car
my
just
This cop
barreling
is
down
driving
the
like a
freeway."
douchebag.
that
Yeah.
was my
Yeah.
that was my discussion because everybody was like, oh yeah, the AMG is like the German cars. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. It's not as inconspicuous as something that in some form was used for police duty.
Yeah.
Right? A friend of mine suggested the Chevy SS because they did actually use them as
yeah.
police
Yeah.
interceptors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
another vehicle that could be used in this application.
Yeah.
We know that Hellcats will do 200 miles an hour. For how long? That's based solely on the amount of fuel you have
And heat management.
and
Right.
heat management.
Yep.
Right? Of
Don't,
course.
Don't do that in the dirty South, is what that is.
Anywho,
Yeah.
exactly. But so that's the thing is, you got to think like the average idiot public. You can't think like a car enthusiast, right?
You can't. No.
So you look, you ask the average dumb public, and they're like, oh, fancy silver sports car with a bunch of antennas on it, they're probably doing something illegal, right? You say, oh, blacked out windows, white cop car looking thing with a bunch of antennas on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over a lane
yeah.
and
Yeah,
hit
gonna
the
give it
cruise
space.
at 55 because I don't want a fucking ticket.
Yeah. But that's also
Hashtag Blue Lives Matter.
That's all but that's also part of the genius of what these guys did because they truly made their AMG look like an Accord.
Yes, but you're
the only way you knew it wasn't an AMG was looking at the front.
Right,
Like
exactly.
the LED, they couldn't hide that. But
But
like,
still, if I'm Joe Public and I see a Honda Accord flying past me at
At
150,
silver, yeah, you know, oh,
I'm gonna call the cops and
Some
be
shit's
like,
going on.
What's
Yeah,
going
Shit's
on?
going on.
But
You
if
are
it's
not
a
going
Charger,
to.
I
You're
see
not
a
going to call
Charger.
the.
It's like nope.
You're not going to call the cops on the cops.
yeah, no. You're
Right?
just like, well, he's going somewhere hot.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And even so, the cops are not going to call the cops
No.
on the cops.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Yes.
oh,
Exactly.
that's the
So
feds.
here's the thing. If you're driving through a rural area, right,
yeah,
city isn't going to call state
no,
on
No.
something like that. State is not going to call the feds on that.
yeah.
No.
So if you look like a fed,
Here's what
nobody's going to question you.
Here's what you put on the side. You put Hillary's Suicide Squad on the side.
Damn.
Ain't nobody gonna touch you with that shit.
Shit.
Hashtag Epstein
Until
didn't
they
kill
start
himself.
Till they start throwing rocks at you at a gas station in Mississippi.
Well, that's why you don't stop there. Just keep going.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
keep going.
Just keep
But no,
going.
that's the thing though. Is like there's plenty of trunk space to.
I thought you were gonna say Trump space. Fuck.
There's plenty of trunk space
We need
for
to
fuel.
move on.
You know, it's just one of those things. It's easily modified.
So
to
I
do a
win
job.
the argument, is what we're saying.
Yeah,
I win.
we
Thank
won the
you.
argument.
You
Way to
win.
go.
Yeah.
I was
Trent.
going the complete
Don't leave
opposite.
him hanging. Don't leave him
he's
hanging.
high-fiving you over here. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Oh,
And it was a
God.
miss.
Third time
Oh.
camera.
There
For
it
the
is.
awkwardness.
Gross. Are you?
Wow.
I was going to go the complete opposite direction, but are we done with that?
Oh, I just wanted to see if we caught the awkward high five.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I saw
I'm
it.
sure
There's a
We
little-
probably will.
Don't
catch
worry,
the
we'll
high
watch
five.
it again.
We're on a tape
A
delay.
little bit of delay there. Yeah, I'm
Just a
seeing
touch. Just a touch.
That's all
Anyway,
right. That's all right. It's like a 15 to 20 second delay.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Keaton Smith, because he's a long boy, he's saying something comfy that will fit his 6'4" frame.
He is a big boy.
Yep. So probably an M5 competition.
Good choice, Keaton.
Oh.
Euros unite.
The bigger BMWs I could see as an option.
Yeah.
The bigger
Yeah.
Mercedes,
Yeah.
obviously a bigger Mercedes did
See,
it.
I was gonna
shot.
go. I was gonna channel Harry's Garage. Have you guys ever watched that YouTube channel?
Yeah.
It
I've
makes
seen
me
it, yeah.
nauseous because his camera works a little crazy.
Oh
but
yeah, until he gets in the car when it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah. When he's in
mounted.
the car, it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Teacher.
Wait your turn.
I was gonna take the 1987 Ferrari Testarossa and do it a la Gumball style, like
Yeah.
a true man, and take that shit. And hopefully it doesn't break by the time I leave New York, but it will.
Well, then-
you're
then-
not making it out of the city.
Then you need to give me Jackie Chan, Andre the Giant, and an 83 stereo.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Well, it was Jaws from 007.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah, it was Jaws. It wasn't Andre the Giant. but
Okay.
Jaws.
God
Yeah.
damn it. What is it?
Speaking of Andre the
Fucking
Giant,
Christ.
What is it, Zach?
sorry,
Go
Zach.
home.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a good transition, though.
It wasn't. As AJ, Black Marauder on Steelies.
Oh, dude, a Mercury Marauder.
Yeah, that'll do it.
One of those popped up on the 500 horsepower Facebook page. Are you guys on that, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Love that. Supercharged.
I don't know if that's going to go fast
Holy shit.
enough.
Oh, I
You
saw.
supercharge it.
I saw
Still,
you, dude.
Yeah.
what would it do? Top speed if
Isn't
you?
that a 4-speed automatic?
It's a 4R75 auto.
yeah, so that's
So the
130,
same thing that in a truck. So
Is the
I
rear
mean,
diff
you
long
could.
enough?
130, 140.
They're a little bit shorter geared than a police car, or than like a Grand Marquis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're still probably not going to get anything more than 150 out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think
you need more.
See,
Trent
you need
wins.
the speed.
Trent wins.
There we
Trent
go.
wins.
Thank you.
But for the sake of
I'm
argument, let's
going to
read
put that like in my Instagram bio. Trent wins.
Trent wins.
Perfect.
Brandon.
So what do we got here?
So in the shenanigans group, we expanded it
Hyphen
to
Brandon.
who your co-drivers and spotters would be.
Oh,
in addition
damn.
to the car. So Sam Babler, he would take a CTSV wagon, stock, except for large fuel cell in the back to feed the tank,
Tasty.
all the fun radar things, and he would take his best friend Mike as a co-driver and his girlfriend as the spotter.
Very nice.
Yep. Oh,
Matt
God.
Barker says a VRT Corrado because I'm that stupid. I might make it a state or two.
You won't make it a state.
You won't.
You're not going to.
VRT Corrado. That's about as good as a Testarossa, but that's awesome. Good choice.
Man, you two are just going to have a lot of fun broken down somewhere.
I love you, Matt. That's awesome.
I mean, it's a brilliant
Freaking
It's all
choice.
about the memories.
Freaking love Corrados, though.
Anyway, Brandon Kuhn, early 2000s Corolla S.
Yes.
My wife's lead foot is the co-driver, and Chirp is spotting the fuzz.
Yes, Chirp. Chirpalicious.
Yep.
Yes.
He knows every
Chirpalicious.
headlight in the night. He knows
Yes.
every headlight shape at night.
Smokey's
You
taking
do?
pictures.
Spotter. Co-driver. Let's
There
go.
we go.
Wow.
Because we need
I see the first time tonight.
what?
You not involve me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I need someone who can
You're
drive.
you're my
Whoa!
Bird.
Zach, you're
Aw.
my co-navigator.
Oh. No, we're done. Fuck you. Fuck you, Brandon. Fuck you, Brandon.
Wow. Okay.
And as I said
Oh,
in
I'm
that,
back.
Chirp is definitely going to be involved in whatever record attempt I do because
Oh, yeah.
that guy has skirted the law so many times.
Oh.
He's a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Has to.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to jump into this week's question of the week, which was your 2019 highlights. And for our Shenanigans patrons members, the thing from 2019 that you want to die.
You.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah, myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Right on cue.
like, what do you mean?
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Wait, what did you know
yeet,
about Epstein? I'm
Just
just kidding. Just kidding.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. I didn't know a thing.
We don't know anything.
is he?
Hillary,
Was he
we don't
famous?
know anything.
I'm going to just yeet myself into the great beyond. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Yeet.
That was
Man,
good.
the
That
fact that
was
this
Howdy,
is no
howdy.
visual
Let's
medium.
get fucking rowdy.
Say howdy. Hand me that box.
So I want to say this. This was my favorite thing we did last year. Of
Okay.
all. Why was that? Kate.
Okay.
This was my favorite thing we did last year. Like, of all things I did last year, this was the favorite thing we did last year, which was discuss our favorite moments of the year in the round,
Okay.
and it was super nice to me. No one's gonna get deep with me. Fuck, I'm fine.
Well, I mean, what you just like.
You just need to explain yourself.
No, you need to start it off because
Yeah, I
like, you're
remember.
the one-
I remember I was there for
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
Well, so like we all talked about some the big things we did. I am just like
you and your
dangling
20
going-
feet of fucking cable.
But I phoned it in. And I was like, I had my second son. So I mean,
You did
that
phone
was-
it in,
that
but
was,
it
you
was
really
nothing
like-
beat that. So I mean, come on.
I don't want to go first though.
I don't know. I found $10 in my pocket one time.
Okay, well,
Take that.
Yeah. Actually, that trumps all right there. That
Yeah.
was it. Good job.
I will take the easy route. I had a son this year.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you the hard question now.
Yes.
What was your favorite motoring related thing that you did this year?
See, that was a shitty year for me.
Who didn't ask you yet?
Oh, sorry.
Can't really
Wow.
solve it.
Yeah, it hasn't
Jesus.
happened yet. So
Hey, you got 2 weeks.
Zach's just here to be the arbiter of everybody's happiness. This is weird. I
I'm
don't
just
like
really.
it.
I'm pissing Zach off left.
The
and right.
beatings will continue
Sorry, I
until
love you.
morale improves.
We hope
You're
to
doing
get
the Lord's work,
are we
Brandon.
Are we interlacing? Ew. Oh, gross. Is it weird I have a boner? Just kidding.
Well, I had it from the first time.
okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
favorite motoring related thing is my Cayenne still sucks and I haven't fixed it. But I have replaced a few items and haven't broken it more.
Oh.
Hey!
I thought it was going to be something like teaching
just-
one of
Wait,
your kids to drive.
that's actually a true victory
I
for
just
a
wanna-
Cayenne owner. Yeah, that's true.
I just want to point out possibly the greatest picture Trent has ever sent me
What is that?
when he was originally talking about fixing his Cayenne.
Yes, that is me licking an axe.
You know what it do. Oh, you know what to do. I thought you said you know what it did. It what it does.
You know what it does.
What
Sometimes I
that
don't
tongue
think-
do, Trent?
It is what
What
it
that
is.
tongue do?
Sometimes they don't think
What
it be
that
like
axe
it
do?
is.
Okay, I guess I'll go next because
It
this wasn't
do.
where it wasn't going where I thought it was going. I'm going to go where I want it to go.
Oh,
I'm forcing
boy.
this to.
grab the
Wow,
wheel.
You had your turn.
Forcing things never
Don't worry
is
about
a
it.
bad idea.
Grab
Go
it.
on.
So looking back in the year, some of the things I'm very proud of motoring. Why are you?
You told me to look back.
Oh, that joke of the
Oh
night
my
goes to
God.
Trent. Whoever's watching and saw that.
Wow.
That was
know why I
that's dad
hate
joke
these
of the
people?
year right there. That's a high five right there.
Thank
No,
you. I'm trying to get all emotional over here.
that was awesome.
Fine.
You're trying to force it. It's not going to work.
Dad joke of the year.
So looking back in the year, I've done a lot this year. Like versus last year versus this year,
huh?
I've grown a lot as a person, and I've grown a lot as a car person as well too.
It's okay. Trent's dying.
It's
He's
currently
still-
dying.
he's
We did
lost
it. We
Trent.
did
Trent
it.
is doing
We did
Trent.
it.
We've done it.
It's been a while.
It's
Put it
because
in.
That's the best part. He's laughing at his own joke. That's getting me now.
I
'cause
I
that's
feel like the well placed
Oh, jeez.
the whip.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
Grown
gosh.
a lot in a year.
That's the
Thinking the
best.
same thing.
Yes, that's the best right
It
there.
was awful that I did that by myself.
so
But the
proud of you
audience
right
got
now.
to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
They haven't ever been able to see that happen.
I
dying
will
right
pull
here.
that
There it
out.
is.
I will pull it out and we'll make a GIF out of it or some shit like that.
There we go.
You're gonna pull what out and make a GIF of it?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
So cute.
So,
Okay,
looking
continue
back-
with the forcing.
Yeah. You've grown a lot as a car person
Square
this
peg
year.
And
round hole.
I've done a lot. I've done a lot this year. That I'm really proud of. I've
Is that docking? What is that?
For the camera, Mike. For the camera.
Docking? Isn't there a band? Docking? Sounds like Hot Rod.
you guys just dock?
Always with Dave.
Always.
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 Okay.
You want to
I'm
get
gonna
stuck in a
try
Chinese
one more
finger trap
time.
later?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw shit at people.
Not me.
How about you finish your story, Zach?
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Trent's gone.
He's so broken we haven't
good.
fixed him yet.
Trent is gone. Yes. You tell it, Mr.
Can you
Meeseeks.
do it a little bit with the camera?
Hey, Jerry. Can we get back to the task at hand?
He's trying.
You mind if we get back to the task at hand?
Yeah.
There it is.
Like that.
Moving on.
Do you need to take a second and breathe, Trent?
Yeah, you need to.
You take a
do you
drink
need
of water?
Okay. a paper
so
bag or
I've done a
something?
lot this year
Take a-
motoring related that I am very proud of. I've grown a lot. I've helped grow Cam a lot too. I've done a lot here, and that's also helped me be confident and do other things.
The children like it because the children like Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greetings, fellow kids.
Greetings, fellow kids.
Listen, I had a fucking meltdown towards the end of the year, and I just
Yeah.
stopped doing shit, so I
Yeah.
wasn't exactly a great brand
I
ambassador.
feel you on that.
Fellow
for sure.
youths.
But
Didn't we all do that?
Anyway, so you did a lot.
but like looking back at like some of the biggest moments, I think SEMA was by far like almost the pinnacle of that. I that's on the same plinth as getting my Subaru running, like actually completing one of my projects, and like fucking microphone, Jesus Christ, like
Have you done this before?
no.
Okay.
Don't let it derail you. Finish strong.
I got my car running. I finished one of my projects. I set a goal and I did it. It took me
Nice.
6 months, and I would
But
drive
you
it every
did
single
it.
day. I did it.
There you go.
And like I have my own shop now, and like things are going my way, and I like life. And this has been a big year for me.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Okay, cool.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of the things I've accomplished.
I'm proud of you, Zach.
I'm proud
Yeah.
of
Proud
you.
of you.
I'm proud
Don't
of you,
be.
Zach.
Hey, Zach, this one's for you.
Oh my gosh. Get the heck out of here.
That was amazing.
No, I took this like an air pat on the back.
I have nothing to say.
Yep, Mike has a knife, and it's going into, and it's
Technical difficulties.
he's committing seppuku. Traditional for the
good ol-
Ronin.
Good old Harry Carey.
Oh, good times.
Okay, so after I tried doing that 4 separate times, Mike, what are some of his biggest?
What were some of
your biggest-
things you
what were,
look back
what were
on
some
your
of the
biggest-
moments? What were some of the moments in 2019 that
What-
embiggened me?
What were some of your biggest? What were some of your biggest?
Oh, God.
Did you really
Oh,
pull
did
your
not need to
pants
see
down?
He was about to.
Did he pull his ass crack? We just became a rated R show
Oh,
now.
God.
Thanks, Zach.
Demonetized.
Demonetized. Hey, my friend's watching us on Snapchat.
Let's
See
just say we
you
were
next
ever
Tuesday.
monetized.
Anyways,
Cute.
Anyway,
back to Mike.
God.
My stomach gets worse.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Uh-oh, it's getting worse on the fucking. Thank God for the delay.
Do we get to see his butt?
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh.
God, that's awful.
Graphic.
Anyway,
So, Mike, what are? Do you just want me to try this again?
I really don't want you to try
No.
because you've done it.
Stay in your lane, Zach.
Just don't overdrive the car.
Yeah,
All right?
Subarus and 996s. Right there.
Stop jerking it. Anyway, so my big thing was I got super burned out. And, that's a thing that happens. And so...
I feel that.
Yeah, so
Yep.
instead of just being like, all right, I'm out, and then just, disappearing, I actually just shared my feelings with people. You know? A
Yeah.
thing that doesn't necessarily go well when people in the things that we do, decide to open up. It's usually met with a lot of derision and other things. But no, I had a lot of people reach out to me and be like, "No, I feel the same way all the time," So it was very nice and very reassuring to know that one, people actually read the stuff I put out there. So
Yeah.
that's fucking reassuring, knowing that I'm not wasting my time, that all that student loan debt is worth something. And then two, I'm not the only one who feels this way more often than not.
And
So-
you're not alone.
Oh yeah. That.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh,
That
yeah.
is very.
Really not alone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my big moment. Yeah. I mean, special mention to the Airbnb trap house and all the shenaniganry that happened.
Oh God.
Yeah, I heard.
Which
I
I'm
heard,
so sad that I missed.
I heard that was just
Yeah.
just amazing.
Yep.
It
That-
smelled. All of it smelled like weed. All
yeah.
of it.
So the trap.
The whole
so,
ass.
So the Airbnb that Chirp booked for us in Vegas
Yeah.
Yeah.
was one in the hood.
No.
No.
In the
Fantastic.
No. When I jokingly said it's in the hood.
It's in the fucking hood.
I ran into Ian Perry, Potato Sparkles on Instagram. He was at SEMA. I pulled up the map and showed him where it is, and he's just like, "That's the fucking hood."
You gonna die.
Like,
We
he
we
was-
shot some shitty shit.
Where in town were you? Or around town?
Like actual Vegas
like
is
the Golden
probably.
Spike. We were just like.
we were I could not
Like north, south, east, west?
Chirp.
west.
Come on, buddy.
We were
there's no
behind-
mountains
East,
for
east.
reference.
yeah, there's no mountains.
Yeah, it was really
Plenty of them.
Where?
It's
No, I know.
I-15
I know.
though.
You've got Henderson and Mount Charleston.
No, see, everything
Yeah.
for me is Spearmint Rhino. So where was it
Yeah.
in
no,
relation to
it's-
the Spearmint?
the
I
open
felt
one or
like-
the closed one?
I felt like
All
it
of both.
was.
Okay.
If the strip goes north to south, which I don't think it does.
It
but if-
does.
Okay.
Trip runs north.
Oh, it
south.
always goes
Okay,
north to south.
and then I think we were on
Go south to north.
like
We were
the north
east.
northeast
Yeah,
of
we
it.
were northeast. Yeah.
6 to midnight.
But
Gotcha.
no, yeah. So yeah,
Like-
when I showed Ian, he's like, "No, you're in the fucking hood."
Wow.
Jesus.
And then, two, it didn't have internet.
No, it didn't.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it did.
It's helpful.
It
Well,
did.
okay. No, yeah, it did have internet
It
and cell
met-
reception.
It met the qualifications of having internet.
barely.
By like
like-
2003 standards? Or like
So we're
99,
talking like
baby.
99 standards?
wireless N antenna shoved into Pringles can, and you're aiming it at all the
No,
neighbors'
that
houses
would've
to
been
get
better.
their Wi-Fi.
That would have been
Wow.
better.
Yeah.
No, we're talking like one down and point something up.
Jesus.
Might as well be yelling into fucking tin
My-
cans
my-
with
my
string.
phone-
Pretty much.
My
Wow.
phone felt like gigabit speeds when
Yeah,
I had
so-
hotspot.
When you're on
So-
LTE and shit, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so all of the coverage that you saw, like I didn't get to see a whole lot of the show.
Uh-huh.
That's because I was up in the media center.
Using their,
their internet,
sweet
yeah.
internet.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I was tethering off my phone because so many people were on the fucking Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Shout out T-Mobile. Thanks for
T-Moves.
being there.
5G.
One
now.
of the few times they actually can pull through.
Right.
We
Jesus.
also need to talk about that tiny ass table that we managed to do a podcast around 3
Oh.
separate times.
We did a podcast with about this many people around a table smaller than OG podcast.
With
jeez.
2 chairs. There
I
was
believe
2
that.
chairs, a bench, and like
I mean, it's tight. That's comfy. For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
like I mean, it was
You're
intimate.
holding hands the whole time, really.
Legs are overlapping.
It was
well,
intimate.
I had to be.
You
be-
interlock
Interlocked,
legs.
yes.
Yeah, you do that. You
I had to be
interlock.
careful that I didn't piss off Chirp because he was close enough he could give me back of the head.
Oh, he wouldn't just.
He could be 3 people
would-
away from you and close enough to give you back.
Yeah.
Well,
the
the
head.
end of,
Yeah.
end of I was into Friday.
Chirp
I
has
thought
a-
he was going to kill me.
He was
has
going
a-
to come over that fucking table.
He has a legit.
no,
first
he was
step.
going to take you out in the backyard and
He's
beat
got
you
a-
to death.
He's fast.
He came up to me and I sort of grabbed my legs like, oh god, this is going to happen. He's going to drag me and beat me.
Hey, person for me. That's you.
Hey.
I'm just pointing that out.
Hey,
Oh,
that's me.
I know who that is.
Yeah,
hey.
it was the Snapchat comment.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
My 2
yeah,
buddies.
Yeah, no,
hey,
he was.
my 2 buddies.
Yeah, no, he was totally going to take you in the backyard and beat you, and none of us were going to do anything to
Nope.
stop it.
I was just so ready for that.
We were just going to let it happen.
Oh, we also need to talk about my bed I had.
Your bat?
My bed.
because he's
Oh,
a
bed.
long because he's a long boy.
He's
and
a long-
because they only had twin air mattresses.
Oh jeez.
They had the
This
line.
sounds like a quality establishment. Did you give them 5 stars?
no.
Yeah.
No, I think Chirp gave them like a 1-star review. He's like,
Yeah.
this place is bullshit.
This
But-
is
but
just
Olga-
shithole.
This place is a fucking frat house, and not in a good way.
No.
Olga
Wow.
gave them a 5-star rating.
Huh?
Who?
Olga?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But she's turning tricks in there, so who cares?
Zing. Anyway,
Damn.
all right. So
So
anyway,
should we move on to Dave?
yeah, let's move on to Dave. Dave, what was your 2019 highlight?
Crippling depression, crippling debt, selling all of my cars, and I took a massive pay cut to work at a company that doesn't respect me.
But hey,
Hey.
you're on a D&D podcast now.
Yeah.
It's
Silver
a come up.
linings.
Nerding for beginners every Wednesday.
Hey,
Silver
Dave.
linings.
Dave?
Silver linings.
There's cake.
You're right. There's
also
cake.
cake.
You can
There's
eat
cake.
it.
There's also a knife.
Not anymore.
Take away the knife.
I got
Don't
it.
give it to Mike. Mike, give me the knife.
No,
Mike's not the
actually,
best person to have that one either.
actually,
Mike,
that's
Yeah, yeah. But I'll take that.
Mike doesn't know who turned
Right
it on
here.
first.
Wait.
right here. right here.
Just as
Right
long as
here.
I'm last, because I want all of you in me.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that's gross.
So
I'm sorry.
I guess that was the wrong way. That was right. That was the wrong way to spin it, though. Actually, no. So I'm simplifying.
yes.
There you go.
I'm narrowing down a lot of things. I'm getting rid of the fat.
Yes.
There it is.
Trim the fat.
and
Cutting
add
down,
lightness.
cutting down to the action.
Trim the fat, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you did go a
Colin,
little.
Colin Chapman was a smart man.
You went a little wild at the beginning of the year with some
The
stuff.
beginning of the year?
Or just forever. Since I've known you.
Since day one.
Christ almighty.
Since the 8 years I've known you, 9 years, 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been about that long.
It's been
Okay.
a decade,
Yeah.
guys.
Anyways,
Yeah.
love it, respect it, love it.
Yeah, no, so I'm getting rid of everything. I'm thinning down, I'm focusing on things.
Yes.
You know, that's just what I'm going to do. And ultimately, that is going to push me farther into doing the things that I want to do.
Yes.
You know, with the car
Refocus.
shit and
Yes.
whatnot.
There you
It's
go.
nice.
Still got the girlfriend, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
Good.
I mean, you
He's
got
got
to
her
think.
chin.
That was a 2019.
He's got her
That,
chin.
That's
that,
a
you're
2019
right. You're right. That is a
There you go.
2019 thing.
Hey.
There you go.
You know, when she was like, "Hey, I fucking hate my 2013 Corolla S. I'm not coming home until I find something that has a V8 in it."
Oh, you're like,
Ooh.
ring.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ring pop?
that day,
Yeah, that's what my wife
Yeah.
accepted my.
With this
Yeah.
ring pop, Ivy went.
so
Will you marry me with this? I was a poor college student.
so she texted me that morning,
yeah.
and by lunchtime she was sending me pictures of a silver Charger RT.
Oh, you're just fully erect.
And
at
by
that
the
point.
and by the time I got home, we drove it around the block because
Sure.
it had temp tags on it.
nice.
Nice.
Sick.
Very proud of her.
Fuck yeah.
Very proud of her.
Did you say
Perfect.
thick?
Said
I
fuck
said
yeah.
sick.
Oh, I thought he said
Said sick.
I
and then I was like, fuck yeah.
I said
But-
sick.
She is thick though. She
That-
called
that-
me daddy on the podcast.
Oh,
damn.
Oh, wow.
On Nerding for Beginners.
Daddy rats.
Every Wednesday, available wherever you get your podcast.
That just got rated R, and I'm sweating, and that's a good sweat. It's a
Alrighty.
good sweat. Don't touch me. Anyways,
thought
My
we were
God.
friends.
yeah, we are.
Hey,
I love you.
no more
All right.
late night
Trent, you
messaging.
sticking with the
okay.
cop out
Well,
if I had a kid?
I love
If
you.
I had a son?
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
have
going with
best
that.
motoring
But
thing of the year?
But just need to clarify the simplify, add lightness, Colin Chapman quote. Now you know where the tie-in is with my son's name. Still
Nah.
got the Lotus theme going.
Oh, his name's
hell yeah.
Colin?
It is.
Oh, that's genius. So you have Elise,
Avora.
Avora, and Colin.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So when are we going to the Lotus factory in
I
Where's
London,
the
England?
Achieva or whatever it is?
I eagerly
Is your next one Elvira?
Elvira.
I eagerly
Because that would be
await.
kind of a cool name, actually.
How do you say
It's Evaya.
Oh, Elvira's the Koenigsegg.
Avija.
Avija?
Is the new Koenigsegg.
Where's
game.
the Type
It's
57?
pronounced, it's pronounced Ibiza.
There is no more. We're running out of names, so we're done.
Oh, yeah. High
we
five.
just gave you one.
What,
High
what do you
five.
mean?
No.
What do you mean we're not going to welcome little baby Europa into the world?
No.
There needs, and that's going to
Carlton.
be, that's going to be a
Elon.
really tiny baby.
Carlton.
Carlton.
Elon is the closest next best
But that
name,
was a
but
Kia.
Elon
But
Musk
that's
has
too close to
ruined it.
Elon.
That was a
yeah.
Kia.
No, not in the 60s.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the one that is
Yeah.
of our generation.
Carlton.
The front wheel
The
drive.
90s.
Carlton.
Cortina.
That's a pretty name.
That's a beautiful name for a girl.
Yeah.
Stop picking on your stepsister, Panamera.
God damn it, LaFerrari, if I have to come down there.
Did you guys already do Carlton?
No, yeah, we did. We did.
You're.
We did.
Are you still running?
we
Internet
adopted another
Explorer?
one and we call him Stinger GT.
Hi, Sam.
No.
Yep.
Ram
That's
Charger?
For Gavin. Gavin
have
is
two Sams.
taking
Bronco,
Stinger
get over
GT.
here.
I what?
Gavin is taking Stinger GT. for
Discovery?
his children.
I am.
C10.
I am.
So, help me. I love dads. I love you guys. Anyways, Gavin, go.
Gavin, yes.
Well, okay, so
I saw. I mean, you have a post about
You have
this.
too many highlights for
I
2019
had-
You have, like,
automotive.
three
those
posts
those are
about
like
this.
all photographic highlights. I have. I don't know. Can I give 3?
Yes.
I got 3.
Spread it out.
Go.
So a top photography moment was shooting the Senna in like a private shoot of a Senna just up above Ketchum, Idaho, for the Sun Valley Tour de Force. A bunch of people would have gotten photos of the Senna when it drove through town during the car show, and like that's super cool and neat. But it was something else to be up there with
A private shot.
a private photo shoot with other photographers, and the way we got that was I called James. I was like, "Hey, we got nothing to do. What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm actually about to go drive up with the Senna." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay. Mind if I kick it?" So, and that's how that happened.
And that's how it do.
And that sometimes it be like that.
It do.
Every time it gets me, I love it.
So that's kind of like a top photography moment for the year. The two other probably driving moments. Oh fuck! Actually, there's more. Because the day that we had the 997.2 GT3 and a 991.1 GT3 in the same place at the same time up East Canyon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Preach.
That's a pretty good day.
And I'm spent.
Like kicking the back end out of a 991 GT3 around a hairpin is absolutely divine.
It's already in my pocket.
So there's that. The one of the other moments though was actually in the Z4 when it worked.
When it worked.
When it worked. So for those that don't know, I was just in California in October. I rented a brand new, basically the same car that the fucking Supra is based off.
Is that a Supra?
Is that a Supra? The Super convertible.
Super cabriolet.
Super Spider.
Super Spider.
But yeah,
Sam Babler, my child's CTSV wagon.
Jesus.
so it was the 6-cylinder Z4 though.
Okay.
And it was white, and I got it for a good price on Turo, and the owner wasn't there. The owner's buddy dropped it off, and he just bounced.
Okay.
Awkward.
The owner had the keys.
Oh.
The owner was also in San Francisco. I will tell you
think
how this
that's-
all.
That's a little
Why
bit out
they're-
of the range.
A
Yeah,
little
not-
bit,
not
yeah. So
quite.
there's a thing called Turo Go that's within the Turo app, and it allows you via Bluetooth to lock and unlock the car, and
Okay.
you can turn it on once you're in the car. Typically, you're actually supposed to just keep the key in the glove box, not with yourself 6 hours away.
Right.
So it worked the first day. I picked it up in downtown Los Angeles, driving through all sorts of shanties just to get to where I needed to be. So that was great. Drove the car from downtown LA, hopped on the freeway, drove out to PCH, and drove up to where we were staying at this amazing Airbnb that was on the one. It was on the water.
Neptune's net.
Sick.
Yeah, just up kind of by there.
So not a trap house.
So the opposite of a trap house. It was very lovely.
Well then.
Yeah, we were
Probably a trap house by Malibu standards.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know, the last time it sold, actually, we looked it up when we were there, and the last time it sold for 3,
Oh,
I think, or
jeez.
3.3.
Oh,
Peasant.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
weak.
Anyways, but on the way out there, though, I had top down. It was nighttime because by the time we got there, it was already dark, and I was driving in one of the tunnels there, and I heard something from behind me. I was like, that sounds interesting. And a 4x4 squared passes me. Okay, I'm like, that's not what I heard. So what did I see but a 720 Spider blow my doors off? I'm like, that was it. That's it. And so I hightail it and try to catch him, and I end up catching him because you can only drive so fast moving through traffic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're right.
And at that time, Justin, who I also host Exhibition of Speed with, he, for $20 a day, was renting a Crown Vic.
Oh, lovely.
Because you should.
An 05 Crown Vic.
Why wouldn't you?
It was the police interceptor special or whatever.
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Steely's
And,
the
uh,
whole deal.
Obviously, somebody is proud to own a Panther if they're putting it on Turo.
Yeah,
Let's-
yeah.
Oh, for
let's just
sure.
throw that out
For
there.
sure.
Yeah.
A man of
that
class
thing
and
handled
taste.
great, by the way. That thing was like super well put together. And
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
mean, they're
held-
just depending on the year, it even had a rack and pinion steering. So,
It was
I mean,
an
there were-
05
yeah,
or so.
05 would have been rack. Yeah,
So,
yeah, you're good. You're good.
So I was on the ass of the McLaren in the Z4 with the top down, just driving like a douchebag.
and
through.
then there's Justin in the County Mountie whip behind you.
he was
Coming in
he was
hot as
he was
car
on
ramrod.
my ass too. So we were in this train of. It was almost like this continuum or the spectrum of performance. $2,000 performance.
There are those who have it
Then
and those who don't.
$60,000 performance, and then $300,000 worth of performance.
Yeah.
Just like this weird continuum, just like driving in a train through traffic. It's fucking awesome.
Driving slow cars fast, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
is.
And fast cars fast.
And nobody called it in because they're like, oh, they're already chasing him.
Yeah, they got a black and white on his butt.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, just put
and
some wig-wags
done.
in the back window.
Yep.
People will think you're pulling them over. That's cool.
That car made Justin want to pull the motor and do the voodoo swap and do a full-on like
I support this.
track, like a dialed suspension. with-
Justin, hit me up.
Okay.
I know some secrets. I know some
Shit.
secrets about the Bondurant cars. We need to talk.
Shit.
He know.
I'll connect him with you for sure. I mean, I could go on and on about highlights from this year because it's been a pretty good year to me.
Nice.
All right, this emotional roller coaster. Come on, finish us up.
Oh,
right.
shit. I'm the anchor on this one? Oh,
Finish strong.
crap, dude. Well,
The boat is sinking.
as
Go.
always, get ready to be disappointed. I don't know. I didn't
Settle
really.
down, Fran.
This was like, I did sound like Fran. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Fran Drescher. Anyways. It was kind of a light year for me, car-wise. I didn't really do a lot. Didn't go
You
to,
moved
What
the,
about the dad?
You moved the GTI.
Dadmobile?
Didn't the Dadmobile.
You put some wheels on it this year.
I put some wheels, spring, intake, tint. It's done. I bought some more parts during Black Friday that will be added for spring. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you'll see it.
We're going wheeling.
You got door
It's gonna
ding from
be-
me.
Got door ding from you. Thank you
Yep.
for that, and I hope it went the whole length of the door. I'm excited to see it.
Don't
But
worry,
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't-
go down there and kick some
I
dents
didn't,
in
I
the
didn't
fender
go
for
to
you.
the only car show I went to this year that was like a legit car show was ISS out
Yes.
at Miller, and it was fantastic. It was a
And
great
you
show.
wore a shirt with your own face on
And
it.
I wore a shirt with
That's
my own face on
amazing.
it.
That was,
That's your highlight.
And I
Have
went
you
there.
seen
That's
me?
the highlight
Yeah,
right
have you
there.
seen me? And I made that exact same face when I showed it to people. It was awesome.
Yep.
So that was probably like the
man.
pinnacle of my carness this year. Is kind of a weak year, but I did get a little bit into overlanding this year. I bought a 80 series
yes.
cruiser,
I'm
When did
jealous,
that
by the way.
happen?
and I freaking love it. Back in June,
Yeah,
May,
that's June.
Oh
May
yeah,
or
that's
June.
right. Hanging out with Nico and stuff.
It
Probably.
was
yeah.
it was a couple months after I picked up my Dodge.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I freaking love it. It's a leaky son bitch, but man, it just won't break, and it goes everywhere I point it. So
Hell
put
yeah.
a big old rooftop tent on it. But
That's all you can
unfortunately,
ask for.
right at the end of the season, so we didn't really get a camp out yet. So that was probably like the big car highlight for me, which is kind of anti-car, but it was also really good.
hey, man.
Really fun. And then just I don't know. Personally, it was a good year. Nobody died that I love yet.
Let's say
Good.
yet.
There's two.
Yeah, how many days?
There's a
Someone
couple
who
weeks.
goes
What day is it?
140 in a shitbox Subaru is
We all
probably.
Shitbox Nation.
I did
Zach, check
140
again.
in a 1-year-old 350Z. I mean that could handle 140. I know your engine can handle it. I just worry about every other component. of it.
Literally
did it?
everything else.
Brandon,
Literally, yes.
I think your highlight of 2019 is you've made it this far into the episode without insulting my entire family. So.
I know. I was really worried I
Wow.
did that already at some point.
True.
That's also a highlight.
Oh,
But
don't
hey,
worry,
but
there's
just
still
wait.
time.
But
There's
Brandon,
more.
But Brandon, you've insulted everything about me though, so
I have.
there's two different levels here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you know what it feels like, Zach.
One of them's fine and one of them
But I
isn't.
only do that
Exactly.
to the
One of
the
them's
people I love.
truly
that-
insulting.
We'll
The
let
other's
you
just
guess which
whatever.
one.
Thanks.
that Gavin doesn't speak for me. Keep speaking for me, Gavin. I'm just kidding.
Okay, Dad.
Just kidding.
Anyway.
Like I
You
said
know I
before,
love you.
I'm ending our late night discussions.
Oh, I like him.
I did too.
Yeah, we'll keep him going.
So I think Luke Dreyer had something to say.
Yeah, we put this to the
Segue.
people. Luke Dreyer, he says, I guess picking up my Model 3 counts, and so far it has been great.
What a rad car.
Yeah.
I would daily the shit out of
Oh, they're
that.
such
I
fun.
would too.
They're such fun
No shame.
cars.
No
Oh,
shame.
yeah. And then for the Shenanigans Patreon members, we have the bonus of the thing you want to die. So, and also Trent.
I mean, I'll be there.
I
Trent will be a shadowy billion.
So luring Trent into the basement is very difficult because he's learning. I can't just say there's going to be pizza down here. He's figured out that that's not enough.
right.
No.
So I told him it was going to be a star-studded event down here in the basement. And then when he asked who was star-studded, I made sure he was in first. And then I said, no, it was a marketing gimmick, a.k.a. a lie.
Yes.
And then he said, whatever works, it sure is star-studded. I mean, I'll be there. Trent will be there. The shadowy billionaire will be there. It's a packed house of celebrities.
Yes.
That's where that comes from, and
True.
I get it now. I get it now.
All three
Trent-
of you.
Yes.
Comes full circle.
And I was the one who posted the screenshot, fittingly.
Trent Bray, a model of humility.
Yes.
The most humbliest.
I am the most humblest.
Most
Yep.
humblest.
So anyway,
Thank you, El Presidente.
Jake Bastian So for me, something I'm quite proud of is finishing second points in my class in autocross.
Awesome.
It's been an extremely fun year racing and a lot of learning a completely different style of car control.
I'll be seeing you next year in autocross.
Is that his Integra? That's a sweet ass
That's
Integra.
that's one of his Integras.
That's rad.
They had a couple of DA chassis, and now he's going to a DC chassis.
Love
Yep.
it.
Which
Oh,
I'm very happy about that because I loved my DC4.
Oh,
Absolutely
yeah.
loved it.
Same here.
One of
Yeah.
the best handling front-wheel drive chassis of all time.
I tortured every idiot with an E36.
Nice. I kid you not.
Likewise.
I saw a yellow Type R on the freeway last week coming up from Orem. I was like, you're driving like $60,000 worth of Integra.
Probably my buddy David's.
Beautiful, mint.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, something that shouldn't make it to see 2020. Shit, I don't have any really good ones, so I'll just say cinnamon Coke.
I haven't
Pepsi-
tried it yet. Is it that bad?
I have never tried
I
it.
have
I
not
want to
tried
try
it.
it so bad.
Pepsi already did it, and it didn't do so well. So yeah, no bueno.
All right, I won't try
Bring
it.
back blue Pepsi.
Thank you.
What about
Yes.
Clear? Pepsi Clear.
Also
tried-
that.
Yeah.
Crystal
Yes.
Pepsi.
We
Crystal
tried
Pepsi. That's
Yes.
We
I-
tried. We
I got
did
some
that.
2015 reboot.
Oh,
It's not bad.
shit,
yeah?
still?
Yeah.
Some 2015 vintage.
it. Yeah,
I'm holding out for the 90s stuff.
it's aged well.
Are you going to bring it to Radwood?
I need
could.
to strip the paint off of a boat real quick.
True story. I
Show
actually
up
have a can of Sierra Mist with Jar Jar Binks on it.
Holy
From,
shit.
Wow.
From episode 1.
Whoa.
Still.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You should burn that.
So should I show up
Burn the
to
witch.
should I show up to Radwood, LA in my '97 Ram with a case of Crystal Pepsi?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You would get everything there.
Stunt on them.
It'll just be
hoes.
amazing.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, I should have said you should burn that. That was dumb. I just totally ruined the whole night with that.
God
joke.
damn it.
I was trying to be Jar Jar Binks. I don't.
Howdy,
remember
howdy,
what
let's
I
get
was
fucking
Right.
rowdy.
I did not
ruined
even get that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you
I
did.
ruined it. Sorry.
Anyway, Brandon Kuhn, driving my own car at drift events. I know I drove it once or twice last year, but this was the first time I really just hit the key and go.
Nice.
I also love shooting events and developing skills with the camera. What needs to die before 2020 is any hate and divisiveness left in the community. Visualize world peace.
No.
Thank you.
Meta World Peace, Brandon Kuhn.
Yep. Let's see. Nick Stuckey, Utah finally got a Cape barbecue place.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue.
They're finally.
It's the old Hooters.
yeah, I know. They're
There's a
Right.
killer one in Orem.
Well, there was a
That's a good
truck
one,
for
too.
years, right?
yeah, like it's like it. They're,
Like, that went to the farmer's market and shit.
yeah, like
Yeah.
there have been a few. So this is not the first. But
Okay, boomer.
But Nick found his
Damn.
boomer.
fuck me for being observant.
No, no. Nick.
Oh, yeah,
Nick is the boomer.
God damn.
Crap, if he's a boomer,
You've
then
seen him.
I'm the greatest generation if he's a boomer.
Listen.
I fought World War I.
Doesn't like it.
Thank you.
So what
For
was-
those of you that can't see on the floor, his New Balances are stained green.
Hey, I'm wearing Vans.
So what was Christmas like in the 20s?
And this is a Volcom. It's a Volcom polo.
I'll tell you next year.
too poor to afford snow on Christmas Day.
Anyway, let's see.
Earthful, shut the fuck up.
Sam Babler. Well, I met you a lot of people, so that's cool. When
We
you
met you.
Yep.
Sam,
I-
I have yet to meet you.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
we-
I met Sam.
I mean,
We haven't, but yeah.
Bonus points for using you lot.
oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I believe he just means digitally, which is, just as good in this day and age.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sure.
I'm okay
Yep.
with that.
Sure.
That counts.
Sometimes better.
Yep.
Even
went to my first drift event in February, and then had a drift car in time for the end of the season bash.
I
Nice.
approve.
Yeah.
It's a Volvo with a bunch of work.
Hell yeah. Started college and did better than I expected, starting a new
Ooh.
job, and should have a truck or SUV to use as a daily/tow rig before the end of the year. So overall, a great year. And he showed it off in the Shenanigans group.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
dude.
Freaking Yukon? What is
He
that?
did
A
a three-
25 hundo.
Yeah,
Yukon.
three-quarter ton.
Quarter
Yeah.
ton. It's the heavy.
Big boy.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Good for you,
That
good
was
for you
the
Sam.
8-1, right?
Gas
6 liter.
Oh, 6-0.
6-0.
Okay.
Yep.
The better of the two
Yep.
gas choices.
Love it.
There we go. And the thing he wants to die is high housing prices.
Agreed.
Says the guy that lives in Texas.
Ah,
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Dude, his yearly taxes on property are what I pay for rent every month.
Fuck.
nice.
Rip our bank accounts.
No shit.
Anyway, Scott Michael Chamberlain, I broke the car a bunch and paid off my Best Buy card.
Both big accomplishments.
There you go.
He was just out there living, man. He was out there living. No, despite breaking the car, he somehow tied for third in season points in
Wow.
NASA with
Yeah.
KC.
Nice.
Yep.
There's
So-
the podium shot with the bruise.
Well, yeah, that was from earlier in the year.
You can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona. Why is it in a Bud Light can?
Stop asking questions.
Guys, this tastes like Reds. What's going on?
Turpentine is fun.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's see. Ayrton Littell, out of a year that hit pretty hard, my highlight was definitely finding a last-minute ride for the Utah 6-hour and finishing the event by standing on the podium.
Nice.
That's a good way to do it.
Yep.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
Yeah, considering he's big in karting, it was a real rough year for him. So
Oh yeah, they got.
I remember how this started. This year started with him.
yeah,
Wasn't it good?
was not great, but hey,
Yeah.
things turned around, man.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Everything happens for a reason.
damn right. Let's see, Dan Chelinski. I got the 190E back on the road in Evo trim, so that was awesome. I didn't race any, so that sucks, but we are bringing the FX back for 2020.
Yes.
Looking for an overall win in Denver this
Excellent.
year.
Yes.
I started development in M104 parts under Strong Goat Engineering, and
Nice.
parts should hit the market in early 2020.
Strong.
Strong. Goat so strong.
So strong.
Things that should die in 2020 are any and all Carolina Squadron.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Dan, thank you.
Yep.
And it's dirty cousin, the Cali Lane. Thank you,
Cali
Brandon.
Lane.
Fuck yeah.
Could go to
Anything
hell.
Anything with Sentex in the name.
Thank
Yes.
you, Dan. Spoken.
There.
Dan, you are my hero.
True.
There we go.
True dap.
Let me just jump over to my. See if
Yeah,
anybody
we
found
got
a
any
comment.
other last minute?
I don't think so. I don't think. anybody
Okay.
bothered.
I'm just really grateful that your profile picture and Dave's profile picture are my photos from that same night.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That was
At
the,
RMR.
Yep, the last RMR event.
Yeah.
You catch the magic. What can I say?
Yep.
That it is. All right. So,
Fresh.
yeah, there we go. Dave, do we have any time to get into some shenaniganry?
I mean, we could probably do one or two. We're a little long right now, but
Are we-
I
have
mean,
we
this
hit
is the
2 hours?
finale.
Special occasion.
we are not
this
at
is
2
good.
hours yet. We are we're at an hour
40.
Hour 40?
Hour 40.
Okay, cool. So, I just want to blow through some racing stuff real quick. So the new Le Mans Top Class is called Le Mans Hypercar after we had just been calling it Hypercar.
Right.
So that's official. And the new rule set is going to include this language. Competitors, quote, must enter a homologated car under the name of an automotive brand.
Uh-oh.
So that means Toyota, Aston, Peugeot, they're fine. Bicalis and Cameron Glickenhaus, on the other hand, maybe not.
Not simple. They just have to produce a few streetcars, right?
Yeah, they just have to produce enough to get homologated, and the
Right.
FIA has to approve it.
And that is how many?
You do have the number yet?
It doesn't
Uh,
matter. Just do what Enzo did
and-
and only make 25 of them and then move them from one factory to the other as they tour.
Isn't Cameron Glickenhaus doing that anyway? Like he's working towards that.
Yeah, he's working towards it, but he needs to fucking get it
Yeah,
done
he
because
needs-
this
yeah.
is happening next
Right.
year.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
It is next year?
Yeah, the 2020 rules, so.
Sweet.
Yep. So,
Excellent.
Yep. So there's that. But don't worry, you can now have a rotary in the top class in the WEC.
Yes.
Yep. So
Why?
I
Because
don't know.
why not?
I don't know. Like it's just a thing.
Because
that is
you
now-
can.
Because 787B? I mean, come on.
Yeah, because I mean,
Sounds good.
all those people who are producing those hot ass rotary cars right now, all those fucking big manufacturers with rotary powered cars on the
Exactly my
streets,
point.
baby.
Didn't it-
2020.
Yeah.
Look for performance R&D to have a car at Le Mans.
Jesus Christ. My mom says that's sweet that you all wished her a Merry Christmas.
Aw.
Yep. So
Aren't you,
anyway,
Sandy?
Yep. So and then as mentioned earlier, Formula E is officially an FIA World Championship.
Oh God, no!
Yep. They have 4 manufacturers. They
Who's
race
in our
on 3
2025?
continents. They now join the WEC, the World Rally Championship, Formula 1, and World Rally Cross as FIA World Championship.
I can't
I'm
wait.
not
I
super
can't-
surprised by that though, because when we were talking about the F1 drivers' breakdown points, whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
that was Formula E holds some big points in that
I mean,
standing.
sort of. I mean, it was about on par with IndyCar, but now it's going to like take precedent.
Yeah.
So, yep. So there we go. Alrighty, guys. So, what? Oh, you're billion. Oh shit, you're here. You have $1 billion question.
Hey!
I am here.
Holy fuck.
Thank you for noticing an hour and 40 minutes into this that I am here.
On today's CAMcast, Mike actually connects the dots.
Wait a minute.
Hour 44.
Trent's been here the whole time?
I'm sorry. Just this podcast has gone so many places already.
It has.
Yeah,
really
I'm
has.
Sorry.
I'm also starting to see dead people.
Yeah.
Have they been here the entire time?
Well,
I see
I
dead.
can smell colors. Is that normal?
I see Bruce Willis. Is that dead? I'm sorry.
It's
I mean,
because
his-
you haven't
his
had
acting
cake
career
yet.
is-
Dave, Dave, Dave.
I think we're the only ones that haven't tried to suicide tonight, right?
No, yeah,
You're
not
okay.
yet.
Well, give it time.
I made
A little
Epstein.
off the top there.
I made
Just a
Epstein
little off the
jokes.
top.
so-
I just
you
watched
did.
the
I'll probably be
OJ,
suicided on the way home.
People versus OJ Simpson on Netflix.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah?
Highly recommend.
I'm going to have to check that out.
It's good.
So, billion-dollar question
Yes.
goes along with a lot of what we've been talking about today.
Derailment?
Out of any of
Which-
the 1,000
yeah.
topics that we've covered,
God.
Yes. Which Amtrak crash did you like most? No. Okay.
There were several to choose from.
Yes.
the one that went into the small town and killed all those kids.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was my
All right. No. It is an EV-related one.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Track Daily Crush.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm in. Okay.
Why are we
Have
tracking?
you
I'm
been
all
listening
in
to
on
the
this.
Expedition to Speed podcast? Larry?
Why,
SUV edition.
why are we?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are we tracking Pokemon? Wait, not that Eevee.
Okay.
I caught a Pikachu the other day. I'm happy about it, all right? Fuck off.
Okay, go.
Does Pokemon Go still exist?
Yeah, it's a
already
thing. I do it every day.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Already got my answers. Already got my answers.
Don't make me show you all the
Do you
different
know the what the options are?
Don't even need to know. I already got my answers.
Okay. Tesla Model X 75D.
Yeah.
Got to be specific on this because nobody else really compares to the high
Right.
performance one.
Nothing
Right.
compares to you.
Mustang Mach-E.
Okay.
A great song written by
GT.
Prince.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
Good. Good choice.
And the Jaguar I-Pace.
oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
So they're four-door SUVs.
right.
Yes.
Track Daily Crush.
Yes.
Track Daily Crush.
I am tracking the Jag. I'm dailing the
Saucy.
Mustang, and I'm crushing the Tesla.
Whoa.
Wow.
Justify your answers and go.
The Tesla is hot trash, so that's going in the crusher. Car being the Jag. I believe it's faster, is it not,
Then?
than the Mustang?
Why do you keep
Oh,
raising
yes.
your hands?
So I want to answer
I believe
next.
so.
What?
I believe it is.
You believe so? And then the Mustang is still, comfortable and cozy to drive. And just don't drive near any, reflective or glass buildings, and you'll be okay.
Okay.
You don't want to see yourself.
Zach would like to answer.
Really? I had no idea. Okay. So I want to track the Tesla,
Bold choice.
daily the Jag,
Okay.
and not crush because I don't want to start an electrical fire. Just casually
Just
bury.
properly dispose of.
Take it to Best Buy and put it in the bin.
Repurpose as a house generator or something. Power your home.
I'm glad that got you.
Viking burial
I'm glad that got you.
off a
It
cliff.
did not get me in the way you wanted
No,
it
I
to.
know, right?
Proof that Tony Stark had a heart.
Okay.
Who would like to go next?
I'll
want
go
me to
next.
justify?
I'll go next.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
go.
justify.
Okay,
go.
justification.
I've seen what Teslas can do. You call them hot trash.
It's the 75, son.
I fucking hated that. You're right. Shit.
The questions do get harder.
I will stand my ground because I'm a man of my opinion.
Fair enough.
I think we are all men of our opinion, but okay.
That's the hill you're choosing to die on, huh?
Okay.
Have you seen that Facebook tag group?
They can't see it. They can't see it.
Help me.
Pizza Dad.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
I'll daily
Hold
the
it.
Mustang. Daily the Mustang. I'm actually a fan. I think it's awesome.
Interior looks nice.
I like the exterior too. Call me old. I am
Okay,
wearing
that's fair.
I am wearing a polo. I mean, I might as well have tube socks on. Anywho,
Polo.
I would do that. I would track the Tesla because I would have the Falcon doors up the whole time because it looks badass.
You track it that way?
Yeah, track it that way, and it might take flight. Who knows?
Oh, we
And
haven't
then
tried
I would-
that yet.
You
would-
wouldn't want to daily it that way?
No, and then
Dailying
I-
it that way could be interesting.
And then I would crush the Top Gear Jeff.
It's also why he doesn't own a DeLorean
That was an
because he would
option,
daily
right?
that way.
True.
I will never
true.
drive a DeLorean. That was the worst car I have literally ever driven in my life.
Have you driven a
was
manual
DeLorean.
version?
I've driven a manual version, and
Oh.
it was a hot pile of garbage.
They were all
the
bad.
front didn't know what the rear was doing.
Yeah,
You
'cause-
couldn't see anything.
Because they drive
Really,
like
see,
this.
because-
the window's this fucking tall.
No, it doesn't
To-
matter. I'm talking about the suspension connection. It was
To,
the
yeah.
to
worst.
me, that's what an RX-8 drives like.
I've never driven one of those.
Neither have I.
The
Oh, well,
gearbox is fantastic on an
that's the only
RX-8.
good part of an RX-8.
And the motor. Like sounding and linear and
Eh.
Just stop talking.
just
Anyways.
beating it.
It's linear
Just-
with no
just
power.
beating it.
From
Yeah.
from a rotary fan, it's
Just stop talking.
I've also
Renesis
never
is
driven
great
a
as a
rotary of
parts
any
donor.
kind, actually. So
yeah. Oh well.
yeah,
I'm surprised the
I need to
Tesla
pop that
truck wasn't
cherry.
on this list. To be honest with you.
it's not an SUV.
Yeah.
It's a truck.
And
a
it's
four-door.
and it's vaporware at this point.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. What,
There's
only one
2021?
that
Is that
There's
when
only one, and Elon's stunting it around LA. So
Yeah.
with broken windows.
you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways,
Okay. What do we know offhand? What if the Model X is based on any like existing chassis, like the Model
I
S was
can read
based
that
on,
now.
like in the
I thought it
W210?
was a lifted 3, isn't it? Or lifted S?
It's an S. It's based off the
Is
S.
it is it still loosely
Hold on,
Mercedes
hold on,
based,
hold
or is this
Um,
like just all clean slate? I don't know anything about the
I,
X.
I don't know, honestly.
Okay,
I've
all right,
ridden
because
in
I know
them.
the Model S
I
was
like
like
what did
loosely.
Mercedes have to do with Tesla?
Well, the Model S was originally built on like a W210 or
Oh, really?
something ish.
Interesting.
The
Chassis.
Tesla?
I think
Yeah, wasn't it the Model
No.
S was built something loosely on an E-Class, wasn't it?
It's all custom.
It's just all.
It's
okay,
all
all right.
like
Okay.
The
may-
Roadster is based off an Elise.
I
Yeah,
do know
we all-
that.
we all know
Yeah.
that.
do-
No,
I
there
do
are
know that.
definitely some components in there of
That's-
Mercedes.
That's
so.
what I thought.
Interesting.
But I
Okay.
didn't. Okay, but
Maybe
anywho,
the geometry isn't,
That surprised me
but
'cause
everything else, the components are.
Elon's
No, I would assume the geometry is similar, but none of the components are because it's
Okay,
all
that's
this
fair.
all the suspension stuff is all custom made.
I mean, we're all guessing at this point.
I'm,
now, aren't
I'm
we?
know-
not
none of us
guessing
know.
though.
we really
No
We're
one
not
knows.
guessing.
Tesla will works for Tesla. We talk about this stuff quite regularly. So
Oh, I don't listen. Sorry.
Well, I don't
Haven't
invite
listened in
you.
a while.
Well, I don't invite you to listen to our conversations because they're private between me and him.
Wow.
I mean, Tesla will.
Okay,
but
well,
no,
after that-
the-
This took a turn.
So now that we
Weird turn.
we've reached the 7th ring of hell.
there's only one more below this.
Got
But,
weirdly contentious.
but no,
Okay.
like,
All right, so you were saying?
okay? Well, keep talking.
I was
Just cut me off.
hoping that maybe there was a connection somewhere
Just
with
go
you
home.
know actual motorsports something. I'm just gonna keep talking over Zach.
Falcon doors.
Fuck
Falcon
you, Dave.
doors.
Fuck you, Dave.
Falcon doors.
Definitely
Dave.
Falcon doors.
Fuck you, Dave.
So I am going to track the. I'm going to track the Jag.
Jug.
That's
That was
crisp.
crisp.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
God.
crisp. Hams.
Hams.
From Sky Blue Waters. Yeah, I'm gonna track the Jag. I'm going to daily the. I'm gonna daily the Mustang.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
Okay.
And I am going to crush the Tesla only because it's the P75D.
It's not the 100.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you say D? Or was
Yeah.
it just the P75?
No, just 75D.
I believe-
There was-
75D.
there was not a
The D
performance
is dual
one.
motor. Right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe all X's are D's.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Well,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would do that.
All the owners drive them
Um,
like they're T's.
Right.
Dad joke? No.
My
Just bad joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
my reasoning is the Jag is, I mean, it's based on a road-going model that has some performance, and I'm sure there are some aftermarket upgrades already available for that. The Mustang, I would daily it just because it would piss off so many people that like the Mustang name so much.
For sure.
And then the Tesla, well, I mean, I didn't get the nice one.
So when you go to your cars and coffees, do you bring the Mustang
I probably would.
just to piss off people?
Oh yeah,
And just
absolutely.
just pull away like an asshole?
Oh yeah, I would
so-
drive.
oh,
I
yeah.
would drive it like the typical V6 Mustang owner.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right
sure.
Yeah.
into the,
Except-
right
except
into
this
the
time-
crowd.
Or an
Yeah,
automatic
Except
GT.
this time the crowd won't hear it coming.
It's the silent
No, see,
killer.
they would
They'll just
hear
be on their phone just like, huh? And go, boosh.
they would hear it coming because I would install one of those Dixie horns.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, I thought Dave was supposed to be at this car.
Yeet.
And then you put SBD on the license plate.
Yes.
SBD.
Yes.
Silent but
thank-
deadly.
thank you.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and answer this one as well because it was my question. I am going to daily the Jag. Or, sorry, track the Jag, rather.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
going to track the Jag. I am going to daily the Tesla
Oh.
because of the supercharger network.
because you're a hype beast.
Oh.
I can go anywhere I want in the country with this thing.
Right.
So,
But you have to wait. But you have to sit there and wait for 20 minutes.
yes.
It's better than waiting for any
they're all
other
that
charger.
way.
So there's that.
The Tesla's got the best infrastructure out of all of them.
But I also have 3 kids and third row. So
True.
That's fair.
Also
Yes.
true.
That's
I
legit.
am definitely
The
daily
only
Tesla.
one that would need that.
Yeah.
And then crushing the Mustang Mach-E because I'm honestly not really a fan. I don't like hate it because of the Mustang thing. It just seems like a committee designed a vehicle, not like an enthusiast. It's like, what's something generic that we can stick a Mustang badge on? and that's
And
just
the
kind of
Mustang
what came.
taillights. And
Yeah, and
They-
that's what they came up with. And
They
I'm
they
just
gave
not
the Ford
impressed.
Flex a Fusion Titanium makeover, and the Mustang Mach-E happened.
Yeah, not
Okay,
so much
yeah.
a fan, but I don't hate it. I just Anyway,
I mean-
Mike, have you answered?
No, I have not. I was kind of hoping you would just forget about me.
You could never forget
I did
about
not
you,
forget
Mike.
about you like you forgot about me.
Crush them all! I am the internal combustion specialist.
uh,
I like this live stream thing because we can actually get answers in real time. So
Yeah,
you
that's
answer
true.
yours, and then you go to the live stream answer.
but I want to give like AJ's answer because I think it's delightful.
It is.
I will track the Jag, daily the Jag, and the other two are getting squished.
Well done, AJ.
It's from AJ. Luke says, track the Jag, daily the Model X. Yes, it is the crap base model, but the charging network is easiest to work with, and the Mustang gets crushed.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
Spoken from a Tesla owner.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, want to go full-on asshole on this.
Yes.
Ooh.
So I am dailying the Jag
Okay.
because I can.
Yeah.
I am going to track the Mustang.
Uh-oh.
Because you can.
Because fuck you. And then I am casting aside.
No, because lineage. Because racing lineage.
Or whatever.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they try to market.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever. I don't know.
Everybody who wants to track the Mustang has to paint it in Gulf colors.
I mean, you've seen the
Yes.
video, right? When they came out with the car.
No.
Oh no, they got this whole soapbox of like it still really feels like a Mustang, and
Yeah, no.
they showed like Ford versus Ferrari video over it, and
Yeah, no, I'm still showing up to like the track day, like referring to it as my Mustang.
right, you're right,
Nice.
exactly.
I
That's
will
the
be
winner
wearing
right
like
there.
a Mustang shirt and jacket and hat.
And Carroll Shelby's face with the signature on it.
Yes. yes. And you're
forge-
putting a 350R side stripe on the side.
I will forge Carol
With-
Shelby's signature on like the
the
glove
dash.
box.
Yes.
With the Sharpie, with like a silver Sharpie.
Yeah, I'll put on a cowboy hat to do it. Fuck it.
With a K&N sticker on the rear side window and
Yes.
like a Borla sticker.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn.
now we're cooking with
I wonder if
gas.
Borla's going to make an
Yeah,
exhaust.
no,
for
I'm
that.
going. No, I'm going full asshole, and in the Jag, I'm tailgating fucking everybody, and I'm complaining about how poorly everybody's driving.
Well,
as
it's
I
a
cut
Jag.
off. Yeah,
Correct.
Like, yeah, and referring to it as my Jag.
My Jag.
Yep.
Yeah, Luke agrees.
Yes.
Luke agrees right there.
So yeah, there you go. You got to go full asshole in this event.
Yep.
Because you're not getting out clean.
No.
So you might as well just fucking.
Well, I
embrace
mean,
it.
you are from like,
Whatever.
a global warming perspective, but yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I know. The production of
Listen.
these cars, yes.
footprints,
yes.
your energy,
Carbon
and
footprints, yes.
Listen,
Yes, yes,
there
I
was
agree.
there was a story that I axed from the agenda, but it was Toyota cannot keep their hybrids on the shelves because they cannot get the batteries fast enough to keep making them.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for
so
them, I guess.
This is why we're going to start mining meteors. It's going to be awesome.
Bring me that resource satellite, goddammit.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's not enough blood lithium going around, so.
No, bring me a resource satellite. We'll start building space colonies orbiting the moon.
Let's
We'll
just-
put our political dissidents out there.
Let's get
and then,
Bruce-
like,
get-
30, 40 years later, one of those resource satellites is going to come crashing down upon Scotland because,
Yeah.
god damn it, why are you treating my spaceborne brethren so shittily, Earth?
just get Bruce Willis up there. We're good. Call it good. That's
be
a
fine.
obscure Armageddon
Wow.
reference, which
Oh,
obviously is dated. Okay.
I made a far more obscure reference, and I went on with it.
You did. You committed. I like that.
Damn right.
Anyways.
All right, guys.
Let's
so-
wrap this up.
Okay, let's do one shenanigan.
Okay, one
Pick-
shenanigan.
Pick one.
Ruining
We
your
have-
life just got easier.
Ruining your life just got easier. We will never be kids again. Ninja Tower Tokyo or New Zealand, the world leader in coffee
Ninja
cup
Tower
technology.
Tokyo.
Okay, so we've got Ruining Your Life, Ninja Tower. What do you guys want?
Let's ruin your life.
Ruin your life? Are we going to ruin our lives?
We're gonna ruin
Mine's
our lives.
already
Survey
ruined,
says-
so
Ruining our lives. All right, guys. Well, guess what now has an app?
Uh-oh.
Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Find that shit box of your dreams, baby.
For $5 an ad, right? Didn't they charge now for listings? Lovely.
Yep, but still. Yeah, it's fucking there. So,
like, is that necessary? Like,
I feel like
yeah.
it was only a matter of time.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's several years too late.
Well,
Yeah,
after watching some of the
agreed.
videos of like the weird shit that gets put on Craigslist, it might be useful to filter out some of the weird shit.
here,
Or
I
think
just
that'll
know
filter things
promote
out?
it.
the missed connections is going to explode because
So-
of the app.
True.
here
back
is the app's description, which is a bare minimum. It's like a Hemingway-esque thing. Craigslist, the original online classified, established 1995. Break. find jobs, hire employees, post your resume, offer your skills/services. Break. Buy and sell cars, trucks, boats, RVs, motorcycles, trailers, auto parts. Break.
Jeez.
Offer your services, locate contractors, find short-term gigs and jobs. Break. Buy
Offer
and
your
sell
services
furniture.
twice. Weird.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Buy and sell furniture, household items, electronics, computers, clothing, bikes, art, any and all kinds of used items.
Break.
I'm saying break because this is one of those things, like, you need to understand each of these fucking sentences is its own paragraph.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, this could have been, like, thrown all together as one paragraph, but no.
I love they literally copied their homepage. Like, this is
Yeah.
how their
Yeah,
page
this is
looks
it.
like. That's all it is. This is how they know how to write.
Yeah.
It's
so-
like they were
Only
writing
difference is those are all purple hyperlinks on
Yeah.
the main page.
Yeah, that's right. And you could, Inland County or Inland Empire.
Yep.
Just drill
rather
down.
than a PR piece, it's written more like an Instagram
Yeah.
copy.
All right, so there we go, folks. We're going to save We Will Never Be Kids Again, Ninja Tower Tokyo, and New Zealand, the world leader in coffee cup technology, for next year.
Noise.
Yes.
Yep.
Real quick before we get into the exit of this podcast
Before
for
we
the
try
decade.
to land this
So
plane.
we decided that this is an incubator for podcasts. Brandon, Gavin, would you like all to start a car automotive podcast together?
See, I already have
Yeah.
one. It's called Exhibition of Speed. I hosted with a friend of mine, Justin McIntyre.
See, that doesn't go as well with my Hustle the Day podcast
Right.
that is produced on Mondays and Thursdays.
And I was thinking of calling
Shit.
one the exhibition of Cam and just throwing that up there and seeing what happens with
just
it.
bootlegging bootlegging the CAMcast.
Here, I'm going to hold the knife.
Exhibition of Cam Hustle.
That's a good experiment.
Just for insurance purposes.
You
just
send
out-
me the episodes, and I will post them in a different way under a different name, and we'll see who gets the better response.
Did you just try to stab him?
Zach has the knife.
Oh, God.
That's not gone well.
No. All right, let's
Jesus.
let's put this
All right.
Before
boat
I
into
die.
harbor before Jack gets too crazy with
Let
this
me
knife.
at least have some icing before you kill me. Hold
Yeah,
on.
there you go.
Yeah.
We still
We
need to get
both
into
have
this
been
cake.
picking at this
Alrighty.
tray all
Go.
night.
I know.
God.
no.
Oh,
there we go.
The knife
No.
has been taken
We
away.
lost the knife with the noise.
No.
Hello.
Stop.
The life or the wife?
There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
I have
There
long
goes-
arms. You know that, right?
Was ended with the knife. Anyways, okay.
Anyway, guys, thank you. Well, thank everybody for watching this
Thank you,
nightmare.
guys.
Thank
This
you.
chaotic shit show. We appreciate it. But I just want to say, Brandon, thank you for coming back from Pensacola.
Thanks for having me.
We
It was a-
appreciate it.
It was a pleasure. It was
we'll-
all mine.
We were hoping you were going to end up as a Florida person of interest article.
Oh, just wait. just you wait. Getting into them bath salts.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to go back for smokes. They don't last forever.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, we're going to see you
Got
again
to
in
re
5
up on
months.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
God damn.
Gonna go down and eat some faces.
Holy
You know.
shit.
Wow.
Anyway.
It's Florida. That's what you do there. Anyway.
Favorite pastime.
Yeah, you've got nothing to promote, but
No, I don't-
thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
No
Nothing,
problem.
guys. I got nothing.
No problem. We'll see you again in
Buy
6-7 months.
stock
7
in plural site.
Plural site. Actually, yes. So now would be a good time to buy. In
Okay.
all honesty.
Okay, cool.
No insider trading.
Gonna go ahead and scrape together my dollars. See what I can do. Anyway, Gavin, thank you for coming back.
It's been a real pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's always good having you
This
back.
is a lot of fun.
It was.
We should do this again sometime.
I think we're gonna. So,
Okay.
Gavin, promote Exhibition of Speed podcast and whatever else. you
Yeah,
wanna
so
do.
we're another car show that also talks about other shit. We're 3 episodes a week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. And if you are actually listening to this, you might be listening to this on Exhibition of Speed.
Yep.
So holler at us if that's where you're finding this.
Yep. It's gonna be posted 4 times this week. 3 times on Exhibition of Speed and once on Cam. It's gonna
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably hack it up.
be attaboy.
Yeah. This is a longer one.
This is oh boy, yeah.
It's a year-end wrap-up. I mean,
Yeah.
It is.
you
It's
know.
totally
And-
understandable.
Yeah, and this is gonna be the last Camcast for like the year. So
Yeah. No, it's totally understandable.
Yep.
But yeah, no, thanks for having me. I am currently posting photos of a hot pink GT3 RS.
Oh,
I'm right, you are.
hot sex.
Goddamn. Yeah, so go follow photos of that on gp.media. Exhibition of Speed. Follow those on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook and stuff and facts.
And things and
And,
such.
Those who know, they know.
and such.
Carrier pigeon.
Yeah, add Gavin on Facebook and occasionally see the Foo Fighters memes I post.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got tagged in that meme a lot this past couple of weeks. It's been
There
pretty
we
funny.
go. Good.
Yeah, but that's all I've got. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
for having
problem.
me.
And down at the end of the table, Trent.
I lost it twice today.
Yeah,
you did.
You did.
It was a
Classic Trent.
fantastic experience. Thank you all.
Classic Trent.
I
You're
appreciate
going to
being
sleep so good tonight.
reunited with all of you, and yes, that does include you, Zach.
Shut the fuck up,
Aw,
Trent.
Presh. Heart hands.
Aw.
I miss you.
Heart hands.
I miss the
Heart
most.
hands.
I miss seeing you on the road like once a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't do that as much.
Yeah.
Unless you drive by my house, then you see
I also
me there.
don't know where you live, so I can't stalk you.
I do that on purpose.
Which
I do.
don't
I know where
blame
you live.
I
Yeah.
do.
I don't blame you.
There's a lot of us who can just randomly show up.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
do every night at 3.
But we will need to stay in
I've
contact.
seen.
Oh, damn it.
I have cameras.
Damn it.
But we'll need to
Stop
stay.
I-
shitting on the porch.
I can't help it.
We'll need
Anyway.
to stay in contact due to some camera stuff.
Ooh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I enjoy your recent purchase.
Kinky.
Oh,
Yep.
I do too.
And
Okay.
Trent, you've got your own podcast and your new endeavor, which is
Yes.
going. So tell,
Yes, I do not have an automotive-related podcast, however.
Hey,
thank God.
Yes.
He's knocking off Gary
don't-
V.
Who the fuck are
Yes.
you and what are you
We don't-
doing here?
We don't need any more
You like
fucking
cars?
sharks in the water.
we're bringing Daily Derby back, so listen to the Daily Derby podcast.
Why, God? Why?
I thought you didn't read.
Yes! Yes!
Hey.
It's coming back!
The Wayback Machine has all of it.
Oh, yeah, it does, huh?
You don't know about this. I stalked articles on the Daily Derby through the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, he read some of my old shit.
Yeah, there was some deep digging.
I met Chirp through UtahRacing.com.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, was that where
Yeah.
hot singles mingle?
No,
racing
but
stuff.
I threw it out to people on Facebook and said, "Hey, who wants to go to California with me tomorrow?" And he responded.
Nice.
And I never met him before. It was a
Sounds-
scary experience
that
seeing him
sounds like
drive up
Chirp.
in the Fox body. And
What, was that when I was living in your basement?
yes.
Nice.
And you showed up and you're like, "Why is there a Fox body in the driveway with the TRD seat?"
Yeah,
in
with
it?"
a Fox, a notchback Fox with TRD racing seats.
Wow.
And by the
Fuck.
way, where the fuck are you?
I was in California by that point.
What year was this? Was this flip phone era? Like, did you have to?
No.
No, this was pre.
It was an iPhone, but like iPhone 4 era.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing I'm doing now, the Hustle the Day podcast, where I interview entrepreneurs and those who get out there and hustle. And then also Hustle Energy is the brand where I am actually creating a energy product geared towards entrepreneurs. So
Nice.
go ahead and check that out. It's currently or soon to be produced. But,
Very nice.
There we go.
Love it.
All right.
Don't
And,
follow me. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, I've been kind of a wasteland on social media. So, although I will go ahead and say, oh, what?
Oh, no, you go. You're talking.
I mean, I will say that if you want to hear the dulcet tones of, well, at least me and Dave for the next month or so on
Yeah.
Nerding for Beginners, it's me, Dave, Brandon Kuhn, and our buddy Glenn Hecht, our dungeon master. We're back in our D&D campaign.
And my girlfriend, Brandy.
Yep, she's there. Well, she's not going to be there for a month because, you know, she wasn't there.
That's right.
That's
That's
true.
right. She wasn't there for that one.
Nope. So, yeah, neither was Zach. But normally, all of us, you know, me, Dave, Brandy, Glenn, Brandon, not this Brandon. God, I don't even want to know what you would be like in a D&D campaign. Although,
I don't even know.
As if
I
it was
have
bad
nothing
enough
to do.
dealing with the Rob Steele murder kill of Zach.
yep.
I
Yeah,
have a lizard.
yeah, you had a lizard.
I
I
sold
like-
it.
Yep,
Sold
you
it.
almost got stabbed in the dick by a giant cat.
No, I almost got shot in the dick by a cat.
God,
thought he was-
let's close this up.
Whatever. Anyway,
Well,
Nerding for Beginners every Wednesday at Nerding for Beginners on all the social medias. There's going to be a website and other stuff coming in the new year, so
Sweet.
check that out. Okay,
Yes.
Zach.
I got something to plug for once.
Holy
It's
hot dicks in hell.
Weird, yeah.
All right.
I have started a new YouTube channel for the shop I'm a part of, Performance R&D. That's the name of the channel, and that's on all social medias. We are catered toward Rotary stuff, and I am the producer, editor, and filmer for all things on this YouTube channel. So we're going to try to do build breakdowns of cars that we work on, some how-tos on about Rotary stuff, and just like general shop shenanigans because there's always shit going down there.
Nice.
So
Nice.
check out Performance R&D on the Facebooks, Instagrams, and YouTubes.
Woo.
Sweet.
That wasn't half bad
That
for
was
like
actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Like,
was it?
first
That
time
was
You
ever,
did it.
First
You-
time ever doing that.
You might
You
have a
did it.
future in this podcasting.
Dude, that was
thing.
an excellent elevator pitch. Good job.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, do you want to invest?
Good job.
Do you, want,
Nope.
do you want to read my screenplay?
No.
Please?
Absolutely not.
Please.
No.
No, nobody
But
wants
you
to.
want to
You're
invest
a
in me,
character.
right?
Yeah, I'm in with you. Absolutely.
excellent.
You
Yep,
have a
cool.
track record.
Happy New Year to you, Luke. I don't care that Caterpillar wants to
Love you,
mine
Zach.
the moon. I want to bring resource satellite asteroids near Earth.
Hey,
And then
I'm with
eventually-
you. I'm with you.
And then, you know what I'm about.
I know what you're about.
There might be a couple people who hear this that know what I'm about. Anyway, so Zach, I need you to get on the thing.
got
Holy
corns.
shit.
Aw,
Okay.
What is
it's a
happening?
moment in
So Zach,
time.
okay, I got to explain what
Okay,
Zach's
hold
doing.
on,
Oh, boy.
hold on. Okay, so
It's a moment
Holy
lost
fuck.
in time. What are we doing over here?
Okay, so
this is the cord he gives me. I got no fucking movement here. Okay, guys, do you see this kind of bullshit I got here?
I can't because
This
the,
is fucking
the
bullshit,
screen
okay?
is blocking it.
okay.
Yeah, I don't.
But then, so instead of Zach going through all these open spaces around the mixer,
Right.
he grabs another 10-foot XLR cable.
Why wasn't
Lovely.
that already plugged in? Or is that
Because,
not-
because hey man, like I didn't think the 6 foot was going to be as drastically short as it was going to be.
Huh.
But so instead of either just plugging the 10-foot in
Okay.
or running the 6 foot through some of these other openings, he then attaches the 10-foot to the 6
wow.
foot. So now he has 16 feet of XLR cable when he only really needs 6 to be rerouted.
Hey,
Well,
you
we-
never know when you're going to need to Epstein yourself. So
That's true.
Full
That's-
circle, Trent. Well done.
Okay,
Mike.
What are
well,
you doing? You're not. You moron.
See, but now he can stand. He is 16 feet
I can now
tall.
walk with this.
He is.
You want to be interviewed?
Hey,
What's
why,
going on?
Why do you
bring,
think walking
bring it
in
down
the
here.
room?
Yeah.
Bring it down here.
You
I'm
it-
so glad we have a video element.
Can
to
you
this
just say?
podcast.
Can you say one thing in the
You're
microphone for me?
You can take off your headphones.
Can you say anybody want a peanut? for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, now we're getting clapping like crazy.
This-
Anybody want a peanut?
Anybody want a peanut?
Put the microphone down, Zach. We got to do the stuff at the end.
Let's wrap this thing up.
lady.
Okay.
We are so
Thank-
sorry to our sponsor, Steady
We are
Broke.
sorry,
We
but
love you. Thanks for
it's time to land this plane. All right. Yes.
being our
Steady
sponsor
Broke
in 2019.
for being our log-running sponsor. Head over to steadybroke.com. Put a bunch of their awesome stuff in your cart. Use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout. Save 15% off your entire order. And when you're done saving money over there, head over to CAMAUTOSwag.com.
Buy
Get
the
you-
I signed the waiver T-shirt.
Yep.
Yes.
Get the new Cam-Am stuff, the long sleeve tee,
That's
the
it.
short sleeve tee, all that awesome stuff. Bonus points if you wear Cam stuff and go to Wing Coop, the original Wing Coop up on Wasatch.
Yeah.
There's a Cam sticker there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Do I need to
Official.
drop one by the one that's actually now near my place?
Take a
Because
selfie.
I'll
it's
go
like
ahead.
around the corner from my apartment.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you a sticker so you can throw that up there.
Fuck
We-
yeah.
we
Take a
should go
selfie
there.
and add us at
Huh?
it.
We should
Yeah.
go there.
We
Do
should.
it.
Yeah, let us.
Let's
Cam,
rotate.
Cam challenge.
Yeah.
Do
Do
it.
Yeah. So
Yes.
let us know. Show us. Get yourself a selfie in your Cam gear in front of the Cam sticker at either Wing Coop, and yeah, some things may come your way. There we
Very
go.
mysterious there, Mike.
Yes, it's probably just going to be well wishes.
Yes. All
I'm-
good though.
Yeah,
All
anyway,
priceless.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Internet
Priceless.
cookie.
Hugs and kisses.
A whole lot of this. Anyway, so
We might feature you on our Instagram page.
there you go.
There you go.
Ooh.
Head over to patreon.com/camautomag if you want to keep this train a crashing.
If you want to buy us more cardstock so he can write "Help Me" in fancier letters.
Yeah.
And we could just leave that. It's reusable.
I mean, yeah, it's,
Yeah.
you know,
It's great.
whatever.
We should just pin that to the mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
There's plenty of room back here.
Yep.
We will go ahead. But patreon.com/camautomag. Any dollar amount you can subscribe at, but at least $5 a month. That gets you into the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans shitposting Facebook group that Gavin actually started.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
start that.
Yeah, Gavin started it.
Well, it was a running joke between like the three of
It was-
us. I'm
yeah.
like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm making this a thing.
Yep. And then it became a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
So gets you access to bonus content. The podcast, you get it a day early. The podcast releases on Wednesday, but I'll give it to you on Tuesday, which means I go into work on Tuesdays a little more rough. But whatever.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit. So, yeah, patreon.com.
He does it for you.
Yes.
Patreon.com/CamAutomag. Let's see. We are on all the social medias at CamAutomag on a lot of them. And the podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, pull it back up again.
Hold on.
You
There
had
it
it.
is.
You had it
There we
once.
go.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Play, Do the whole like, rate, review, subscribe thing. All that stuff. All right. For episode 245.
Hold. See you guys all next year.
God.
No.
Oh, wait, I got you
no,
one better.
no.
We'll see you next decade.
You stole
Suck
it.
it. Dad joke of the night.
I was sitting
Dad
there. I
joke
was
of the
gonna.
night.
I was
I'm gonna
gonna
fade out.
do
Dad
it.
joke of the night.
I mean,
Well, we
let
didn't
me-
say our
let me-
goodbyes.
Let me do the thing. I
Gavin's
mean,
out.
I was going to say
Flip at the
for,
bird. Oh, okay.
I mean, I was going to say for episode 245 in the year 2019, I
Uh-huh.
have been Mike.
I've been Dave.
I've been Zach.
I've been Pizza Dad.
I've been the shadowy billionaire.
All right, now you do the fade out thing. Jesus.